Not really bright. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like sick right now. Hey, hi. I decided to try to put the light on me so I'd be more. All it did was make me really fucking pale. I'm like, I'm doing it this way. That way there's more light on me on YouTube. And I just ended up looking like a ghost instead. Hey, yeah, of course. Yeah, he's at work. He's at work. He's doing all right. Hey, um, as you guys know, there's a lot of shit that's went. Darla the McRib girl. What is that? Waiting for me to come on with today's events. Yeah, a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. I'm on both. I'm on both. As you guys know, after I get off on TikTok, I stay over on YouTube for a little bit. Um, congrats. Why does this like always come in my live? Like, go away. It's some spam account. Anyway. All right. Yeah. All right. So, yes, I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. After I get off on TikTok, I stay on YouTube a little bit longer. Um, today's events have been something else. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Um, hey everybody. If anybody knows what's going on and wants to ask any questions, you can ask. Um, if you don't know, uh, you like that platform better? Yeah, come over to YouTube. Um, I look exhausted. Thanks, I appreciate it. No, it's the lighting. Um, if you guys have any idea what's going on, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good. I'm good. Everything's good. Thanks. I don't look exhausted. Good to know. Today's my day off. I've been on the phone a lot today. A lot. Um, hold on. Sorry about that. Had a text message. I've been on the phone a lot today. I feel like I lived on the phone today. Not gonna lie. Um, been on the phone. Yes, Tona. Yes. I actually have the announcement for those of you that didn't hear it. Was gonna go over that. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on. I can't get my everything to go on. There we go. You switch back to YouTube. Nice. This wait, huh? There we go. All right. Uh so spill the tea. What's up with Christy and Rod supposedly being cousins? That is the dumbest fucking shit. Oh my god. I have a bridge in the Sahara to fucking sell to for you to buy. There we go, to sell you. That's what I was trying to say. Um, I think that honestly she could have talked about it, not that she should have, but she could have talked about it without insinuating that they're related, in my opinion. New day, new tea. I know, right? It's all over Facebook. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, and that is ridiculous, in my opinion. Does it mean I am off her payroll? I was never on her payroll. I want to make that extremely, extremely fucking clear at this point. That I mean, I've tried telling you guys that nobody wanted to listen to me. So, um, yeah, April said they were related. Um, I'm trying to read 50 fucking chats at once. You're hearing Nina's getting paid now too. Lovely, lovely. You thought it was disgusting of Nina to tell the world that Gypsy and Ryan were brother and sister. Well, April's saying that Rod and Christy are fucking cousins. Apparently, the whole family tree is a fucking wreath. I have no idea. Um, rebrand. It wasn't on Facebook. It was on TikTok. So, hey, Ozzy. So, essentially, basically, what happened today. We got this thing here. We got this thing here. I got this thing here. I'm going to read it for you guys. I'm not going to post it because I'm on 2 different platforms and that's entirely too much of a fucking headache. So, basically, so this was sent out to those of us who are involved in this particular situation. And I had spoken about a announcement because Gypsy had reached out to Nina. I did not know exactly how that was going to go down. So people made the comment, well, Ryan just wanted to be first. Very simply, I sat on that shit for a month. I got drug on Reddit. I got drug on TikTok. I got asked and told I was a liar because I was not releasing the conversation and the information. And I sat on that shit and being a good little person and was, trying to get all of our ducks in a row beforehand. And I didn't know to what extent things were going to be done, said, whatever. And so I made the point to make sure that it was done accurately because I've known about this for quite some time. And I was concerned. Nina said she was not going to show text messages, and I hoped that she was going to stick to that word, but apparently she did not. So I'm kind of glad that I said it when I did. Apparently, according to her, now I'm a scam artist because I dared take away her thunder of saying it first, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Jessica, I don't know. I think she reached out to her trying to be a human being. It just didn't work. So yeah, I thought the fact that I needed to steal the thunder or whatever the fact is, I wanted to make sure everything was done accurately. There was talk of whatever being done. I've told you guys numerous times at this point, which I keep getting misquoted on. For those of you who are watching my lives through the, Exposing Good Wives YouTube, that's not me. They do repost my content, however, and since they repost my content and I repost my content, you can go back and listen to the fact that I said that there are legal things that are happening. And I said that there are legal things happening, and I'm not going into any detail of what it is. There's rumors of a restraining order. There's rumors of a lawsuit. There's a lot of rumors. And I'm not going to say what any of them are accurate, not accurate, whatever. You guys will all find out in due time. And I'm not going to confirm, deny, etc., whatever legal things that are going to happen in the next X amount of short period of time. Feel free to speculate or whatever the hell you guys do best. So exactly. So, okay. So somebody says, in my opinion, everyone needs to just step away and let the main players implode while we all just sit back and wait and watch. Unfortunately, because I dared to start a friendship with somebody, I kind of got drugged into this. Ryan inserted herself. I did not. I got reached out. I talked to somebody. I became friends with somebody, and it went to hell in a handbasket real fucking quick because people got mad. Okay. There's a lot of players in this game. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And so yes, there's something coming, and I'm not saying what it is. I do know, but I'm not going into it. Gypsy had spoken about some of the things to Nina, but she doesn't have all of it. You guys will find out here within X amount of time. Natasha said it was because you all had fancy served and she was not served. That's what was said. I don't believe it. All right. Well, as April has said, there was a cease and desist that sat at the post office for God knows how long. I don't know if she ever picked it up. This is separate from that. It will happen when it happens, and I'm not going into any details of what it is because it's not, from what I know, it has not been actually handed to her yet. So she can have that anticipation, and I don't want it falling back on me that whatever is being confirmed or denied. I'm just letting you guys know that there is things going on, and in that fact, because there are things going on and things that are going to be happening, there was a press statement put out by Christie's newly hired PR firm. There is, okay, so just so you know, if Christie sues Fancy, there's no point. Fancy doesn't have anything. Lawsuits aren't always about money. Just FYI, they're not always about money. They're about getting things stopped, etc. So anyways, the new PR that was hired by Christie in order to kind of get a good handle on the situation at hand that's going to happen when it happens. My dog's out there playing, they're freaking out. So it helps take the heat off of people like me or Court or Bree or whoever. There are creators saying that they knew about this or whatever. I don't really think so, but everybody wants a piece of the pie and a piece of the limelight. So you can take any creator at their word. You can believe it, you cannot believe it, but I'm going to read you guys a statement that is being done with the sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm reading 2 fucking chat messages at this point. Can you speak up so that I can have people follow you real quick? Miss Talk over here. We're trying to do something here. Yeah, okay, that's great. Nina already shared it. That's perfect. She didn't get sent it, but she can share it like she does everything else. That's fine. All right, you guys, if you guys could follow Phoenix Rising Crime Talk News, we need to get her to 200. She'd like to hop in my box. So if you guys could please follow her so that I can bring her on live, hopefully right now. If not, as soon as possible. There is a letter that I'll get there. I can't do it right now. There is a letter. Brandy went on YouTube and talked about it today. The PR was down in the comments. I'm working on it. So the PR is possibly showing up. I told her that I was live. She may show up. She may not show up. I don't know. I don't know if she got the message. Anyways, she was going to come in and see if she could answer any questions. That being said, so I'm going to read the letter. She has 200. I don't, does she have 200? She's at 200 already? Okay. You raised them. Okay. Perfect. Oh, you have 200 already. God damn. No, okay. So anyways, she's at 210. Perfect. Okay. I'll be bringing her on here in a minute. So you guys can find out in real time. I'm sure you won't fucking believe it, but the person who's behind the fucking Reddit that everybody thinks is me, she's going to be coming in the box here because at this point we're trying to get things settled to where people fucking understand it's not me. It's never been me. It's always been her. She's always had a vendetta against Thea. So she's going to come in the box and talk. And I'm sure y'all are just going to say it's bullshit anyways, but I'm going to let her say her piece. Okay, cool. Anyway, so they got this PR because at this point she's going to come in at, when I get done with all this. Okay. There's too many fucking things going on right now. My brain is starting to hurt. So I got to stop reading all the comments. Okay, here we go. So a PR team was hired because with the incoming things that are going to be happening, it's a lot easier to take the heat off of people like me, Court, etc., that have been speaking on kind of like the behalf. This way, y'all can stop coming fucking us. So there's a PR team now, and this is what the letter says. To whom it may concern, hold on, my dogs, really. You know those horrible dogs. I can't read her message right now, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm on live on 2 different fucking platforms. How would you like me to read it? Actually, hold on. I have a second. Give me 1 second. Let me go see. Hold on. Well, we don't need to do all that right now. I just need you to hop in there for a hot minute. We can go live again on another time. Just for right now, just hop in there, and then you can give the whole little time frame or whatever tomorrow, whatever day you want to do it. But we can just do whatever. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to read this. Okay, so for those of you who know, Brandy was the first one to put it out there. I was at a doctor's appointment. And then apparently, I guess that I guess that Nina apparently shared it because why the fuck not? Okay, so to whom it may concern, effective immediately, all questions and communication regarding the Blanchard family shall be answered exclusively by their PR representative, Jamie Morgan of JM and Associates. Please refrain from contacting the Blanchard family on social media platforms or by any other means of communication unless you've been given express permission to do so by the party you are attempting to contact directly. Please do not reach out to Christy in any way, shape, or form. There is a reason that nobody can find it, Crystal. I will go into that in just a minute. This is a legit company, and I will explain in just a moment. Unsolicited messages sent back to the family will be forwarded to Jamie Morgan for response when and if appropriate. All spam messages will be ignored. Irrelevant messages will also be ignored. All threatening communication will be forwarded to either the Blanchard's attorney and or the attorney representing JM and Associates. If Court is in here, try to get Jamie in here. I messaged her, but she might be. I know it's been posted. I'm reading it for the people who haven't seen it. People are posting it that it is actually affecting because there are content creators out here spreading misinformation, as we all know. Okay, they're not telling us. Okay, I'm going to continue reading this. You guys are getting on my fucking nerves. Anyways, I'm sorry. I've had a hell of a day. Yeah, please go text her. Anyways. Okay, from this moment forward, the Blanchard family will not be addressing the media or online forums personally unless they choose to do so when appropriate. She will be staying out of my life. She will be staying away from social media in that aspect because, again, with the impending things, they want her to essentially lay low because you guys are fucking insane. I am on the iPad, babe. I am on the iPad. A Google Voice account has been set up to handle the overwhelming number of messages and phone calls we fully expect to receive during the ongoing public interest in the Blanchard family. We are a private firm and wish to protect our clients and partners from undue exposure. Therefore, our office location and phone number will not be provided to the public at this time. I do have the phone number. I do have the email. I do have whatever. If you have any type of genuine concern or things that need to be passed along, I can do that. But she is not putting out her number, okay? Further statements regarding this matter and all other matters of concern will be released by JM and Associates in conjunction with the Blanchard family when necessary. Thank you for your continued support and understanding during this overwhelming time of adjustment. And then she closes with her name, her company, where she is, her email, and her phone number. There is a phone number that is available. It is a Google Voice account. When she spoke with me, she made it very abundantly clear by watching what has been going on. Jamie is here on the TikTok channel right now. Jamie is the PR representative. They have taken great measures to protect their own identity because of the fact of what has been happening to me in court. They've been watching and seeing how you guys are going real life, real this, real that, whatever. And so if you're wondering why she doesn't look legit, she is a private firm that has been hired, and she is absolutely maintaining privacy of her person because you guys are bat shit. She doesn't want personal phone calls. She doesn't want her shit blown up. She doesn't want this and that done. Now, you can question the validity of that. You can question the professionalism of that. I don't give a fuck. And neither does she. However, you guys will know that she is taking over for the PR. She will talk and say things. She will come into my lives, other people's lives, to answer questions. If you guys have anything to say to her while she is in this particular chat, feel free. She is in here. You know, there are creators on this app that spread misinformation. They spread gossip. They spread things that are absolutely not true. I'm not going to throw any names out there, but if you can think of one, it probably involves them. So I was reading this letter. It was released on Brandy's YouTube earlier this morning while I was at the doctor. There's a fly. And I wanted to read it on my platform because I have a larger platform than what was being said on YouTube today. Yeah. So sorry, I'm trying to read 50 fucking chats. I'm passing this along. There is going to be me and Christy's personal friendship will not be discussed on public format. We are keeping everything personal, and I will not be taking questions about things that pertain to her. Like I said, Jamie will be in the comments on occasion if you guys have questions for her. Do I believe what I am reading? Yes, I do. Because I spent 2 hours speaking with this person on the phone. Today, you can choose to believe it. You can choose not to believe it. I don't really give a fuck. So I used fancy and befriended Christy. Interesting. Yeah, that was my main goal, was to befriend a person that I thought was going to be a good friend, who ended up being April. And so yeah, I absolutely used her just so I could get my claws into Christy. That was my whole thing the whole time. Didn't you know it? No. What happened was I trusted and befriended the wrong person. And I have no qualms in realizing the fact that I misjudged a person yet again, and that I did manage to find a very good person in the process. As Ozzy says, Ozzy is a close friend of the family, and she says, it's true, Ryan is not lying. Christy goes after those who got screwed by April, though. She's not going after me. She's not going after Court. She's not going after a lot of people, so I'm really not sure exactly where that statement was. I will be responding to comments to a point. Yes, I did speak at length with the PR person for approximately 2 hours, and then some extra time in text messages. Nobody is saying that anybody is going to apologize to Gypsy. This isn't about Gypsy. The PR firm is not actually representing Gypsy. I hope that I've made that abundantly clear. The PR firm is not representing Gypsy. The PR firm is representing Christy. Okay. Gypsy can feel free to get her own PR. I think she really needs some, to be honest. She's not doing super great on social media, and she's had to actually delete public portions of her social media due to real life interference by a person named Amy Stanley Foote, who took responsibility via a Reddit feed and decided to say that she called in to the PO officer basically out of spite, because that's how Amy rolls. And Amy blamed it on Nina, and Nina was not the one who did it. Amy was, according to her own emails that she may have. I don't think she faked them, so I don't know. Jamie says, bottom line, Christy's a normal person and needed us to step in to handle the online issues. So it looks like there's a lot of Amy Foots in the TikTok. I believe we've been infiltrated by a bunch of Amy Foots. Christy didn't use me for anything, because what is there to use me for? Matter of fact, I am not speaking on her particular situation, so what is there to use me for? I'm confused. She is an adult woman learning to navigate the world. Unfortunately, there are people that are taking advantage of that fact. Infiltrated, what is this, Fort Knox? Isn't there proof Christy stalked Fancy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I challenge her to show one iota of proof that shows that she stalked April at all. I'm not speaking for her, and if you don't know how to listen, Diamond, I actually just read an entire S statement saying that there's a PR firm taking over. I'm sorry that you don't have any type of listening comprehension. Come on, Amy isn't the only one contacting GRB. I'm sure hundreds of people have. Just Amy's proof, and I don't know what was obviously enough to get a reaction. There probably are other people. However, what they don't do is go on social media and act proud about their behavior and disclose their email and the PO's email. If people were genuinely concerned about Gypsy and needing her to be off the internet, what they wouldn't do is post it for clout. and say I'm the one that did it. So my dogs are playing. So anybody who's going to be bent out of shape about that, God forbid I let my dogs play. Why isn't the PR firm speaking then? They're actually in the comments. So you must have missed that part, apparently. Again, your listening comprehension is that of a kumquat. So anyways, I think too many people that gotten involved that shouldn't have. I do agree with that. I fairly wish that I hadn't gotten involved, to be honest. I've gathered. Hey guys, Sydney is like overly excited right now. There are a lot of creators who have gotten their hands in the cookie jar, and some creators are upset that other creators have more accurate information, and there's nothing that I or any of us that know what's going on can do about that. I'm sorry that we have information you don't. This isn't a pissing contest. This isn't a popularity contest. This isn't a who can out it first contest. And I'm sure all of those words will be used against me in the court of social media. We had talked about this a month prior. We knew that this was coming. We had talked about it. And after many weeks of people barraging me with what is going on, and me not speaking about it, you guys know a content creator that decided they were going to out a portion of it. You guys have been on my ass, both nosily and in real life, getting on me on other social media platforms and stating that your distaste in the fact that I have this information or talk to Christy. And I don't think that it was right that we sit here and get drugged through the mud for knowing things. So I spoke with Christy and we released that particular portion. Now, that being said, a PR firm at this point is stepping in and dealing with this situation because it probably is going to get out of hand. This will not stop people from talking about Christy. What is the point? It's not going to stop them. And the PR firm did not ask me to stop. That's not what this is about necessarily. What it is a plea to content creators that knowingly put out false information, that knowingly try to stir the shit pot, to fucking quit. Okay? At some point, people need to realize that the people involved are actual real people. And I think that gets lost along the way. And to push an algorithm, I mean, when you drag others drag you, how it works. Neither side wants to just be the bigger person. I personally have tried that, whether or not you believe it. I've tried to walk away. I've tried to stop things. And every time I do that, more stuff comes to light. That being said, now with the PR firm taking control of this particular situation, I am absolutely stepping back so that I can maintain and get back to my platform. And hopefully the people who have spent copious amounts of hours recording my lives on their exposinggoodwives.net YouTube can find better uses of their time. If you want to watch my content, you can come to my actual YouTube channel and watch it there. The letter means nothing. People are allowed to have an opinion. Of course they are. 100%. You can have an opinion. This isn't about an opinion. This is about somebody who is dragging somebody with untruths. You can have an opinion. I have lots of opinions. I speak on my opinions. They didn't ask me to stop speaking on my opinions. They're not asking you to stop speaking about your opinions. What they are asking, however, is for people to stop purposely spreading misinformation. And I don't think that that is a bad request. There's no reason to put any more drama out there than there already is. There's already copious amounts of drama. You're not the only creator being recorded and snarked on. Everyone involved has a snark page. Why is that? What is the point? What are you hoping to get from that? What is the point of having a snark page? What is the point in recording somebody's lives and dissecting their every move? What is the point of stalking someone's social media and putting out falsities? You know, it's went beyond a snark page at this point. A snark page is saying, hey, so-and-so is an asshole. Okay. That's a snark page. My particular snark page has now went beyond real world, as you guys know. And this isn't just, hey, Ryan's a shithead now. Putting out claims that are completely false, you know they're false. Things like saying about my husband being involved with a guy who went to jail for having child things on his computer for a person we had not spoken to in over 2 years. And weirdly enough, I just want to get into this for like 2 seconds. I want to know how the hell somebody not only went through 269 people on my husband's account to find the one person that has a fucking issue. And then they had to scroll back 2 years to get a picture to say something. And then they scroll back 5 years to find a comment that I had posted when I first met the girl from 5 years prior, which exactly proved my point. I met her 5 years ago. I stopped talking to her. She's been dead for 2 years. She's been dead for 2 years. How has it gone beyond real world? Because I've used Reddit for over 6 years. And if you put your addresses and phone numbers, Reddit bans your page. I don't know. Why don't you ask the cops that showed up at my house? We already talked about this the other day. Cops showed up at my house. They said that they were not going to deal in internet drama and they would not be back. So Thea, that backfired. And I know it was Thea because the cop told me it was Thea. So yeah, Thea decided to take shit real world. She decided to call the cops. The cop said, this is stupid internet bullshit. We won't be back. I said, thank you. I appreciate it. I've had people say they're going to call animal control on my healthy, happy animals that are out there playing. They've made comments that I have too many animals. Guess what? I live on an acre and I have animals. I live in an unrestricted zone. I'm allowed to have as many animals as I want. They are fed. They are happy. And to try to take somebody's family from them is ridiculous. My particular portion of town is unrestricted, which is why I have farm animals, which is why I have a plethora of dogs. I am allowed to by the city's ordinance. So for those of you saying that you don't think I'm allowed to have this many, yes, I can. Number two, for the people who want to talk about the tank behind me and say that it's not adequate for an axolotl, congrats, you're right. There's mud skippers in it, you dumb motherfuckers. Mud skippers who live in river water. That's why the tank looks the way it does. They live in river water. Go pick up a book, please. Okay, the axolotls were in a different tank. You guys wanted to talk about how the axolotl died. Yes, because two of them got in a fight and one tore the other one to shreds. Would you like me to sit in the tank and babysit the fucking axolotls every day? That's not how any of this shit works. So you blamed me because a bigger axolotl beat up the younger axolotl and it passed. That happens. That has nothing to do with me. They were in a beautiful tank. And if you noticed from the person who decided to take one of my axolotl videos, you can see how beautiful the tank was. Okay. That tank behind me is a mud skipper who lives in river water. That's why it looks the way it does. It is river water. It is brackish water. I need you to Google that. It's called brackish water. It's part salt, part fresh water. Okay. You guys want to talk about my animals. Okay. Obviously they're here. Obviously I spend hundreds of dollars a month in fucking feed. And you want to try to take that shit real world. Don't tell me that you can't put out phone numbers or this or that or whatever. Okay. Because somehow my farm page got put on there and weirdly enough does not have my address, but yet somehow somebody knew that it involved my house. Isn't that weird? There was somebody who was asking for pictures of the outside of my house, which again is weird. So don't tell me that Reddit doesn't go real world, which is exactly why this private investigator is choosing to stay private. See, that's what snarking is, picking apart CC lies. But only one person went real life, not everyone else. So kind of unfair to blame all of them. Well, here's the kicker. Let's go into that. So according to my Reddit feed, let's go into that real quick. So according to my Reddit feed, there is, what was it, 359 people. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about Reddit. Yep, we are. Here we go. Because, oh, Ryan's obsessed with Reddit. Well, I realized something today. So I'm just going to point this out to you. So my Reddit feed has 359 approximate people in there. However, so there was a particular post I want to share with you guys, and you guys can do whatever math you want, and I can show you whatever I need to show you right here. So in one of the feeds, Courtney, my mod, says, I have tried to explain that I don't think that you are Thea or Crime Talk News to Resident Midnight. Okay? To Resident Midnight. Ryan's Oxalotl then says, the weirdo who keeps trying to convince people I'm Thea is in here starting shit. They know I'm not Thea, and the mod has publicly vouched that I'm not Thea. They publicly vouched for Midnight, not Ryan's Oxalotl. So that's weird. Let's continue. Crime Talk News parody. Supposedly how court went to bat for me. You knew they were posting lies saying I was secretly Thea and said that they were a good person. Be for fucking real, court. So Courtney defended Resident Midnight. But yet Ryan's Oxalotl says that court defended them. But yet Crime Talk News parody says that court defended them as well. But the part that is the best is when Resident Midnight reached out to one of my followers. Exactly. They definitely want to silence me. So I made 9 accounts today. I made Fancy Fingers, Crime Talk News parody, Free Craig, and the list goes on. So Resident Midnight, whoever the hell you are, and I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. You guys think that keeps me up at night. It really, really doesn't. What my mods and I do laugh about, however, is the fact that Resident Midnight thinks that they are whatever. And the funniest part, hold on, it got better. Hold on. There is a feed on Reddit that just happened currently. Ryan's Oxalotl. Rez, we really need to work out how I share the videos I record. I've not done many yet, but I've done some. I'm going to record her short vids she does. Same with Nina, as much as I can, but I need somewhere to go. Resident Midnight. Eris, can you vouch for Oxalotl so that I can trust them? Even though I would give them the login for the YouTube, they can just upload the videos. I just have to ask. Eris, oh, absolutely. I trust Oxalotl with my life. Oxalotl, yes, that's fair, Rez. I don't blame you, but you can trust me. You're talking to yourself, you stupid motherfucker. I just proved that. Court literally defended Resident Midnight. But then Crime Talk News parody said that they defended them. But as we've seen from the message, Midnight is Crime Talk News parody. And then Oxalotl got into it and said that court defended them. But here is Oxalotl and Midnight arguing with each other about who they should trust. Kind of weird, don't you think? So if we want to talk about my Reddit, just know that you guys need to troll smarter, not harder. Because at this point, you guys are getting very confused. And that you're not even doing things correctly because you keep telling on each other. There's another post where Thea, the admitted Thea, Agreeable Trick 8523 or some shit like that, I'd have to look it up, is arguing with Resident Midnight, and they're saying, they think I'm you, they think I'm you, they think I'm you, whatever. And Thea forgot to flip back and outed herself on that one. So I don't know, maybe that one's not Thea and somebody just tried to, I don't know, make it look like it was Thea, which is kind of shady in my opinion. But according to Resident Midnight's own messages, they have actually made at least 9 accounts on that day. Not to mention what other accounts that they said they had. They said that they had done just that many that day. So somebody should make an anti-snark page. Yeah, taking them in real life is insane to me. And these people at this point, they have, you know what? I'll throw Natasha a bone here. What she does is snark. Pick apart my piercings, my tattoos, my sexuality, my job. That's a snark. That's a snark. Okay. That's a snark. What's not okay is to make alludence that my husband is part of a very illegal thing based on the fact that he knew a guy 5 years ago and we hadn't talked to him I don't know. The girl died. Okay. The girl died 21, 22, something like that. It's 24. And we stopped talking to her a year before that. So we haven't talked to them in any way, shape, or form, especially because she was dead. Unless I'm using a fucking Ouija board. And so, people like to throw at me, well, I love to say you are the company you keep. Well, that's the company he kept, right? That's the company he kept. When we knew him, we did not know any of that. I don't know if it's something he got into after. I don't know if he was doing it while we fucking knew him. I don't know. I've met the guy maybe 10 fucking times. I hung out with his girlfriend. We would go out to dinner, and I went to their house about 10 fucking times. My husband met him about 3, but my husband at that point, he just kind of added whoever on Facebook. Okay. So it's not the company he kept. He decided to throw some people on his Facebook. Hell, he's got family members on there that he don't even talk to. Okay. The man doesn't clean out his Facebook. He doesn't use it almost ever. He's fucking tired of social media. He hates it. He hates the fact that I'm embroiled in it to the point that I am. And now, because you guys can't find anything extra on me except for some rumor I shit myself when I was in 11th grade from Hello fucking Starlight, who doesn't even know me, other than some dumbass fucking rumor, you guys decide you're going to go after my husband, who has done fuck all nothing to you. Fuck all nothing to you. Okay? But because you can't get to me, you're going to go to him and try to pull shit out of fucking nowhere. To say that my husband is involved in anything illegal, again, I will reiterate, we had been approved to do foster in Michigan and Kentucky. We closed our Michigan licenses when we adopted Ember, aka Shelby, before she changed her name. And we closed our Kentucky license during COVID because I was high risk from having diabetes. And the fact that my foster son got into some bad shit and had to be put away, and Ember was already a fucking problem and pregnant. So we shut our fucking license. But we were vetted, we were fingerprinted, we were background checked, and I'm pretty sure that one or both states would have realized if my husband was into stupid shit. But you guys think it's perfectly acceptable to go from a snark page of piercings and tattoos to accusing my husband of something that you have no proof of. Background check him. I have his fucking background report. It's got traffic citations. The man drives 70 hours a week. Pull both of them. Post them. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing on my background report. There's nothing on my husband's background report. And it is fucking bullshit that you guys are alluding to anything, because the difference is in mine and what I've done is everything that's on Thea's court report is on Thea's court report, and everything that is on April's court report is on April's court report, and everything that is on Sarah's court report is on Sarah's court report. But what you're not going to find is a goddamn thing on me or my husband. So the fact that you guys are trying to say that we are some type of criminals when you know for a motherfucking fact we are not. Don't tell me that Reddit doesn't take it real fucking world, because I got a call at my job, and Courtney got a call at her fucking job, and CJ got a call at his fucking job. So don't tell me Reddit doesn't go real fucking world. Someone you didn't even know sent you a message about my husband. That's awesome. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Why not? Because my husband has done what? What has my husband done? Got on here and been bitchy about Trump? Said that April was nuts? Oh, dear God. Yeah, my husband absolutely deserves to be drugged through a criminal fucking whatever. For what? Don't tell me it doesn't go real fucking world, bro. Go pay for my background check. I can't post it. They flag that shit for personal information. Go feel free. You can run me on any platform. I don't give a fuck. Any platform you want. Go ahead. I've ran myself on multiple platforms. Go ahead. Stacey Geyers, where you'll find it. Andrew Geyers, where you'll find it. Go ahead. Go run it. Go run both of us. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. And you guys wonder why I changed my name. The first time is because I didn't like it. The second time is because of this bullshit. 100%. No, show it, prove it. Go look it up. I'm literally telling you how to do it. I'm not sitting here hiding like some people. I'm telling you how to do it, how to find it. If you don't have the $4 fucking to do it, get a fucking job. I don't know what to tell you. It's not hard. It's not hard. You can go run me on any fucking platform you want. I don't care. I have nothing. Not a goddamn thing. And my husband's got some traffic violations. Have I announced my new name yet? Yeah, my name's going to be Ryan Gypsy Blanchard. Because apparently I'm in bed with the Blanchards so much I might as well just adopt their last name. Why not? Since you guys are so pressed for my last name. Isn't there a poll on Reddit? Just know, in 2 weeks, I will legally be Ryan Rose Blanchard. I know. I just had to take my bestie's last name. What can I say? You guys will know it. You guys can look me up. I've been extremely open. I've been extremely candid. I've been extremely transparent. I literally, if you guys do not believe me, feel free to go to my last live on YouTube. That is entitled an announcement. I explain every single rumor that has ever been put in my direction. And if you don't want to believe me or say that I've been caught in lies, don't. I don't care. You guys have taken weird little tidbits and been like, oh, that's not, no, she said this. No, she said that. Take a tidbit, take it out of context. Oh, she always says that. That's why we post the whole live. Well, if you post the whole live and your listening comprehension is above a fucking 5th grade level, you'll hear what the fuck I'm saying. 5 seconds of looking at my husband's page, since you guys wanted to go through all of those photos for a year. They found one from 10 years ago. They posted one from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. We adopted Ember in 2018, 6 years ago. And there is so much on there about the fact of, I literally put, he has a tattoo with the word Shelby because that was her name. There is plenty of proof that she is Shelby. Hell, she's got an Instagram. She's got a fucking Facebook that's still got her old ass name on it. We're not collecting children in our crawl space. Okay? How hard is it to find that? But the rumor was we were just adopting all these underage girls for my husband. We adopted one. And then her dipshit best friend, I took pity on her because I thought she lived in squalor. So I let her move in and take advantage of me. Congratulations. She was already 19 by that time. We parted ways for obvious reasons. Oh, the obvious reasons is you treated her just like Ember. No, the obvious reason was she acted just like fucking Ember. And by the way, I got proof of that too. I tried to keep her shit. Yeah, I tried to be nice. I tried to be respectful when she moved out. I tried to be respectful. And then she decided to go on a live and trash me with Ember. And you guys take that shit verbatim. Yeah, I charged her rent. Mm-hmm. My 18-year-old daughter, who decided she barely wanted to work, didn't want to barely hold a job, didn't want to clean up after herself. I charged her rent, as a lot of parents do. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I told her to do a couple of chores. Like, I don't know, clean her fucking cesspool of her room. You don't like it? I don't give a fuck. I made her give me gas to go to work because guess what? If she had a car, she'd have to pay for gas. Or she could have paid for an Uber. She could have paid for an Uber. My $5 a trip to teach her responsibility sure as hell beat the $33 each way for her to go to the job when she went. Oh, yeah, I'm awful. $5 a trip. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. Oh, no. As for I didn't let her eat our food, are you fucking kidding me? Does that girl look like she ever missed a fucking meal? And by the way, I'm not fat shaming. I'm saying, was she wasting away? Was she 4 pounds? No. She was hardly on a ventilator, not being able to breathe from malnourishment. She obviously ate at my house. That is the most ridiculous fucking bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I charged her rent because she'd have to pay it if she lived on her own. Yeah, I charged her to go to work $5 a day, not even both ways. $5 a day. That was $25 if she decided to go to work 5 days a week. $25 to go to work back and forth for a whole week. I wish I could pay that. Fucking wished. Did I make her walk home one day? Yes, I fucking did. And sat on fucking live and cried about it because my friends told me not to go get her. because she decided yet again that she was going to come home from work early, yet again, after I just dropped her off. And some bullshit. It was not fucking freezing. It was not fucking nothing. You guys are being drama queens. Okay? So, yeah. You guys can say whatever fucking dumbass rumor there is. But for every one of them, I have an explanation. I always have, because my story is always the same, because I don't have to change it, because I know the truth. Oh, Ryan goes on Reddit all the time. No, Ryan has went on Reddit the past few days. Trying to get all this shit and show you guys about Resident Midnight. Okay? So I've read what you guys have said, which is why I'm here acknowledging all this shit. But I got to say this. Yesterday, I have realized that I am definitely fucking done with this shit, and I'm going to tell you why. So when this all started, it was because April had a snark page. And slowly, apparently, I snuck into that. Apparently, I snuck in. You guys started snarking on me. Cool, I can take it. I'm a big girl. They had it done before. It is what it is. But suddenly, apparently, April turns over a new leaf, gets her snark page fucking erased, comes into mine running her fucking mouth, and you guys open her with wide open arms. At this point, there's no reasoning, and there's not enough crayons in my fucking arsenal to explain to you guys over and over all the bullshit you put out there. And now, for those people who made a snark page for a woman who was giving drunken rants, inconsistencies, and bald-faced fucking lies, the minute that she comes on and says, I turned over a new leaf, you guys went, yay! Who's accusing now? I'm not accusing shit. I'm speaking the fucking truth. There ain't no goddamn accusation in shit. I'm speaking fucking facts. Okay? So now, me and Court are left to shoulder the blame. None of this would have happened if I wouldn't have met April Johns. Well, it's all about what you did, Ryan. It's what you did after the fact. I put on a live. I cried, said I lost my friend, and I wanted to be away from her professionally and personally, and that I would leave everything alone as long as she didn't come at me. She chose to come at me. She chose to start that fucking war. And one thing people know about me is I don't back down. So because I got involved with April Johns, because I answered when the war call started, suddenly I'm the bad guy. And now me and Court are here left holding the goddamn ball. And it's bullshit. We shouldn't be getting calls at our places of employment because April Johns can't keep her shit straight. Okay? It's that simple. And the fact is, as much as I went on here, I told you guys yesterday every fucking thing that I could think of that you dumb fucks have said. If there's any other ones, feel free to put them out here so I can just tell you guys. Anything else, if you need me to address any fucking thing else, go ahead. No one is calling my jobs. You want to fucking bet me? You want to fucking bet me? Matter of fact, go on Reddit where they talk about the fact that that my job confirmed that I worked there. It's right on Reddit, actually. I have the fucking confirmation of that. Matter of fact, it's with the one that says Stacy's going to get a knock at the door and Papa John's confirmed that she worked there. It's right on Reddit. They admit it. And I asked my job. And Courtney had one of hers. And the rumor is Macy had one of hers because guess what? She did. Because one of my old mods, and you know who you are because you're in here with your bullshit, is the ones who fucking did it. But we cut ways with her. We cut ways with that mod. And I'm sure that shitstorm's about to start too. But we cut ways with that mod that called Macy's work. I don't condone that shit. And that's not why we cut ways with her. You know why we fucking cut ways with you, because I know you're fucking in here. I do. And so if there's any questions that you need me to clear the fuck up, feel free to ask me because I don't need a script and I don't need to think. I will tell you guys the same fucking shit over and over fucking again. You guys want to say anything about me changing a story? Fucking pull me up. There ain't no. I've told people, she's changed the reason she's changed her name. No, it's a multitude of fucking reasons. Number one, again, I'll reiterate it again. To get away from my fucking kid. The one on my playlist. to get away from her. Number one, first and foremost for me. Number two is because of people on here pulling their bullshit. I've not changed that. I've said that and I've stayed with it. They do have the best garlic sauce, hands fucking down. The pizza sauce fucking sucks though. Yeah, I thought April and Natasha didn't get along too, but apparently they're in a live kissing each other's ass right now, or a minute ago, or whatever. Interesting how that works out. Natasha starts going after me, and here comes April. Weird how that works out. So this is because I have talked to Christy on my own free will. Essentially, she reached out to me. We had a good conversation. We're friends. Get the fuck over it. I don't know what to tell you. Get over it. Get the fuck over it. If you are abused, why don't you always talk about your abuser? Wait, what? If you are abused, why don't always talk about your abuser? You must not be scared. I'm not scared now. The bitch is in fucking New York. And part of her parole or probation, I'm sorry, because it's not parole, it's probation. Part of her probation is she's not allowed to come near me. So am I scared? She's in New York, 12 hours away. No. And I know that if she steps foot here, she will do the rest of her 11-month suspended sentence. That's why. That's fucking why. If you needed to know. I was never scared of Ember. You want to ask my mods? You want to ask my mods how I had to sleep with my door locked and take fucking scissors in the goddamn bathroom because I was worried she was going to drown me? Or the fact, why don't you actually look on the playlist and see the bruises that she left on me that I had her arrested for? You're right. Absolutely. Nope, not at all. Always the victim, aren't I? In that case, yes. And if you tried to tell me any different, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You didn't live here. You didn't live here at all. And I did not out any of that shit till after she left. I sat and I fucking dealt with it. Fancy's victim? Because of Fancy, I'm in the place I'm at. Did I willingly start talking to her? Yeah. I didn't know she was a nut barn. Well, yeah, that's, you know what? Here. You know, at this point, they're just being fucking ridiculous. So I'm going to do something that I don't even know how to do on here. Put user in timeout. Here, we'll just remove them. We'll just do that. There you go. Well, that didn't work. It was just I don't know how to block people on here, to be honest. So here, we'll just time out it, I guess. 24 hours. There you go. At least I have to listen to more. Oh, she blocked me. Oh, she's worried about the truth. No, you're fucking annoying at this point. Anybody else want to fucking ask me a question that is not trying to get me all fucking pissed off? Ask me a question that you have, a genuine question. I will genuinely answer it. I have no problem genuinely answering a goddamn thing. Oh, by the way, let's see. There we go. So KMarie412. There's a user in here right now, KMarie412. That is a name that I used to go by so that I wouldn't be found by my brother. And my birthday. Congratulations. But you guys don't go real world, right? No? Cool. Absolutely not. Why am I letting them get to me? I was actually talking about some other things right now. Now then, not that it would matter, not that at this point it doesn't matter at fucking all. But so, by the way, I do want to talk about something else. So there was 2 different videos I put out. I want to put this out, by the way. 2 different videos I want to put out. That I want to talk about. I did a video where I said about how Gypsy had changed her view or changed her story. And I said, if you are abused, you remember every goddamn lick of it. And people said a lot of shit in the comments. Well, I didn't remember mine. And I clarified in a second video, because I guess I should have put it all together in one video. You can either completely forget your trauma and block it out, 100% valid. Or you remember every fucking point of it, absolutely valid. But what you don't do is change your story every fucking 5 minutes. That was the 2 videos put together, and I should have put them all together, but apparently I didn't. And so people think that I am saying that victims can't block out their abuse. Yes, trauma can make you block out your abuse, 100%. But it doesn't make you change your story every 5 minutes. Christy already knows that April's putting them in Patreon. She already knows that. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Parody, are you still in here? So not that it matters at this point, not that it's going to change a goddamn person's mind. Why is everyone calling out someone named Amy Foote? Well, my guess would be because Amy Foote has taken it upon herself on Reddit and TikTok to completely try to decimate me in any way, shape, or form. She's also the one who called Gypsy's parole officer. And so apparently there is people in here calling out Amy, just like Amy calls out everybody else. But Miss Stanley, you don't lock down your Facebook very well, so you might want to get on that. By the way, Amy, another thing, if you're not in here, I'm sure your friends are, and I will say this: you like to put out the fact about what I did to my kid, or how I was a shitty parent to my kid, or whatever the du jour was of how you spoke about what I had done with or to my child. Those who live in I abandoned my kid for liquor houses shouldn't throw stones, Miss Ma'am. You really need to lock down your Facebook. Because when you start talking about how you basically dumped your kid at your mom's because you were too drunk to fucking function, and now you're bitching about your liver, which I'm being drug about because I said something about karma, maybe you should bother to explain why your liver is the way it is. You want to give everybody half stories or blame people for what they did to their kids. You weren't exactly a model parent either. So I don't think you need to go blaming anybody for what the fuck they did. Because you want to go talking about me and out shit and say whatever. And so just remember that when you were living it up and your kids were without their parent, that maybe you shouldn't judge other people for how they are. Just a thought. Just a thought. And I didn't even have to do a fucking background check for that because you don't lock your Facebook down well enough. So, isn't that also going real world? Does everyone have to go low? Seriously, it just causes more drama. I was addressing something. Is it real world? Yeah, it's real world. But like I've said, and like I've said a million times, if I have to defend myself, I'm going to have to defend myself. And when Amy is on here talking all sorts of shit for the past, I don't know, 3+ weeks, calling me a shitty parent, saying I wasn't abused, saying all this shit about me, being part of the fact of saying that my husband is involved in criminal activity he isn't. Don't post about that shit on your Facebook. People will find it. So, okay. So, can I ask a genuine question? Who came up with the reenactment video? I don't think it was the best idea, just a respectful opinion. Well, according to Thea, I stole that. According to Thea. According to Thea, I stole it. According to Carla, I stole it. So I guess I don't have to take credibility for that, do I? Because apparently I stole it. Right? Who came up with it? I did. I still have wonderings. I still wonder what the fuck happened that night. Wait, Reddit court. What's this? Is Amy also Reddit court? Reddit court who runs their mouth. Okay, it says you'll see where I say I lost my kids when they were young to drugs. Oh, maybe that's not. Maybe that's you got them back in 9 months. Are you Amy? So it was okay for you to downplay what happened to me. If I'm going to speak on you, speak the truth. I said that you left your kids with your parents while you sat there and took off and did things. Yeah, I said it. I didn't say the word drugs. I assumed the words alcohol because you said that your liver was shot. I'm sorry. I will clarify. Amy would like me to tell everybody that it was drugs. Is that better? Is that better? So for 9 months you did that, and then you're going to go pop off on me. You're going to pop off on me because I had to go get a restraining order against my child. But it's okay for you to point stones when you were not even well enough to even raise your children. Okay, sounds cool. Perfect. You lost custody when your kids were 7 and 9. Is that supposed to make it better? Is that supposed to make it better? I'm just confused. So you're upset. By the way, Amy's very upset that I've talked about her liver, and Amy's very upset that I'm talking about her kids right now. It didn't stop you from talking about my past. It didn't stop you from talking about my kid. So you don't like what's happening now, Amy? You don't like people knowing your personal business? That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. You thought it was perfectly fine to go real world on me. You thought it was perfectly fine to out all my business or make up my business. Even better, you decided to make up my business. I only lost custody of them for 9 months. I'm just going to let that one sit there. I'm not even going to comment. She would like us to know she only lost them for 9 months. Okay. Cool. Amy has already shared that about herself. So you're not telling anything that was a secret. There you go. I didn't tell anything. Nope. You thought she always used her name? Well, to be fair, Court did block her name, so she would have to come in on one of the myriad of troll accounts she has. Because she's got a myriad of them. She's in a Discord talking shit. She is in my Snark page talking shit. She's in my TikTok talking shit. She's in my YouTube talking shit. And now, Miss Stanley, you don't like the fact that we say the same thing. Your active addiction can serve as a story for those struggling with addiction. My active abuse can serve as a story for those who have been abused. Just saying. I mean, if your story is one of light and that you worked through your problems and you became a better person, kudos for you. You've been in recovery for 19 years. I'm still trying to get the recovery of what I did, and I'm still in trauma therapy because of what I did. But my story is inspiring too, Amy. My story is of somebody who is trying to move past what happened. And unfortunately, I can't because people on Reddit want to say that I was never abused. Ember wants to say I was never abused. Her court records say I was, but whatever. So I can serve as an uplifting story, but I can't because you guys want to rehash and say all this shit on Reddit that you know isn't true. That you know isn't true. Is Amy in timeout or on TikTok? You have a few questions for her? Go ahead. I'll ask them. But I want to consistently mock your liver disease. No, that's not true. Go back and look. And I made the comment. I said, she came in here speaking about her liver disease. I said something to the effect, I don't want to say it verbatim because then they'll say whatever. I said, Amy is a terrible person and she has this affliction and you have to wonder if it's her karma. Something like that. I didn't say it verbatim, but I equated that there was a possibility that her health issues could be equated with the fact that she is a dumpster fire of a human being, is what I said. My followers make snide comments all the time because of what I said. People say all sorts of shit because of what you say on Reddit. And you're very active in the Reddit community and you're very active in the Discord. And you have all those people snarking on me, but that's okay, right? That's okay. It's okay to say that I wasn't abused. It's okay to say that I earned it, deserved it, or did it. That's okay, Amy. That's okay. And you can let people do it and say it and go along with all the mean girl rhetoric. But the minute that it is changed around on you, suddenly it's a problem. Suddenly it's a problem. I wonder why that is. Why'd you call Gypsy's parole board, Amy? For what? Why? My actions got me a snark page. I don't control what others do. It's not a mafia. You chose to partake in it. You chose to partake in my snark page. You chose to partake in my Discord. You chose to partake in coming in on troll accounts such as this one. You chose to partake in all of it. Okay, fine. Now she's gonna go off of potatoes. Fine. Why did you email the officer then? She says, I didn't call, I emailed. Fine, why'd you email? Why'd you email? My actions got me a snark page. So then what? Should we all go snark on Amy? Should we all go to Reddit and make a Amy snark? Would that be fair? You didn't pretend to be Nina, nor did you say Nina was passing messages. I don't know if you said that exactly to that point. I don't know if you said that exactly to that point, where you actually said exactly that. Shit, I don't have it on here. But it's all over Reddit. I'm sure you can find it. Because Frou Frou was manipulating Nina and other creators. What other creators, Amy? What other creators was she manipulating? And why was it your business to put a stop to it? You seem to insert yourself in a lot of shit. So do you, Ryan. So do you. What did I insert myself in? Because Christy Blanchard reached out to me, I inserted myself into my own conversation. Right is right. Well, right, Amy, right is right, which is exactly why I'm letting followers know exactly who you are. You are a miserable old woman who lost her kids, is now in some type of disease statement that you did to yourself. And because you are a miserable human being, you spread your misery around to everyone else around you. Because right is right. I gaslight, I just don't do it well. What do I gaslight about? I'm telling the truth right now. What do I gaslight about? I don't think you know what that word means. Feel free to tell me how I gaslight, though. How did anyone know she had liver failure? She came in and announced it one day. I don't know if it was a plea for sympathy. I don't know if she was just being genuine. I don't know, but she came in one day and said that she watched my lives to help her get through her days with it. Which is weird to me, because if you don't like me and you're snarking on me, why the fuck are you here? I made you big mad with my posts and you think you're doing something. You sound pretty big mad yourself, Amy, don't you? You're big mad. You're big mad about the fact that I brought all this up. I think you're pretty mad, and I think Reddit will be popping tonight, won't it? Probably. Parody, are you still here? She probably took the fuck off. Are you still here? I'm gonna message her and see if she. Oh fuck me! I want to see if she's still here. You ain't mad, but you want to defend yourself? Oh, like I do. You're mad and you want to defend yourself like I do, but then you pick apart when I defend myself. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. All right, hold on. Let's see if it goes through. Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hey, I don't know if my YouTube's gonna be able to hear. There we go. I didn't have it on very loud. All right, go ahead. Say what you would like to say.
Well, I'm not Ryan. The rest I want to wait till after we discuss things, because I have this whole big plan. If that's okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to. She wants to lay out timelines and whatnot.
Yes.
You know,
the reason Thea is doing this is because she's got 10,000 followers off of this in 1 month. In 1 month. 10,000 new followers.
Continue.
I don't know what to say. I'm nervous. It's the first time I've ever been live. But no, I live in Missouri. I only met you on here, but I've been following Thea for a very long time. Way longer than you've known her.
All right. So for those of you who are very confused in my live right now, there's an account called Phoenix Rising Crime Talk News, something to that effect. Her name is Thea. and she is on Reddit, and she has called the police to my house for the fact that she thinks I am doxing her, etc. Though she found it perfectly acceptable to react in the same manner. She's mad that I talked about her court records, which are public record. I have never disclosed her street or even her city.
I did.
Or even her city. I don't say where she works. I don't say anything like that. This person here came to me a little while
and
after.
Actually, I had to prove that to her that I wasn't Thea. She thought I was Thea at first.
I did. And she came to me under a different name, under another account. And she tried to, she'd been following Thea on the 60 person where she did the natural lip balm and shit. And
stupid crap trying to get famous, but that didn't work.
So she was
working for her.
She was following her on that. I didn't even know about that fucking page. And she messaged me and she was telling me about it. And I thought, this is fucking
Taylor,
weird.
I'm not her.
I thought this was fucking weird. So I messaged my mods and I said, hey, this girl is like baiting me. She's talking about Thea. This is really weird. Something's really sus. So I put it to the side, whatever. And then this particular, well, she got the other one banned, but this particular parody page came to me. And they start talking to me, and as I do with verbiage, I said, I feel like I've talked to you before. She said, I've reached out to you before. And I said, okay. And I realized who she was. And we have gotten a friendship through this, which is weird, but hey, maybe if she's a good person. Believe it or not, and and for anybody who's saying, how can Ryan condone this? She's on here bitching about Reddit, blah, blah, blah. I was not involved in this. I never started this. I've actually told her to stop.
She reamed my ass several times.
I've told her to stop. But I can't fucking control her. I don't know what to tell you. I've asked her to stop. I can show you text messages where I've said, number one, she thinks it's me. She thinks it's me. And I'm tired of her thinking it's me. It's not me. I said, I have no problem calling people out by their face. I have no problem going on here and saying what I have to say. I never have. I don't need to hide. No. So, okay. So let's go over exactly where things are. She runs.
No. I don't run no fake YouTube page.
No. She runs this TikTok. Okay. And part of the reason she's angry is because she doesn't believe that Thea was in the military. Now, I don't know if she wasn't, whatever.
No, I didn't think that at first. I never thought that. I never said that until Resident Midnight brought it up in the Smart page. And then she talked to herself, and then she went on TikTok, and she gained a lot of followers over that. I'll explain all that tomorrow, or whenever we go live next.
So, where the fuck was I at? What was I talking about?
I don't know.
Somebody refresh my fucking memory. Okay. So, but I've tried to, I've been like, let just stop, she's going after me.
I can't go all the way and show my face because I've only got 200 followers.
So the screen name thing, it's simple. So she's on here with this. Okay. The name that is on Reddit, as I just showed you guys, this is stuck in my ear yet again. Resident Midnight admitted to another follower of mine that they were the Crime Talk parody page. And they admitted that to another follower of mine, which I have the text message of the inbox of them because they messaged me. It is not the real Thea in the box. No, this is the parody TikTok account. And she goes, what is your handle on Reddit?
The same, I think.
She don't
Pretty
even
close
know.
to it. I don't know. I've had to make so many pages. It's ridiculous.
As a matter of fact, she made the point to say that she also created X amount of pages in one day to prove that you could. Yes, don't.
You can do it easily, and you don't even need a bunch of emails like I did. You can use one email.
So I mean, this person in this box, what they choose to do with their time, I can't tell them what to do. I've asked them to stop. And
nobody's going to tell me what to do.
And
but I will prove that I'm not her.
She's tried to show that she's not me. She's shown.
Oh my God.
She's tried to show everything, and Reddit can't let it go. It's been everything from it's still me and I'm faking it. It's still me and I'm paying somebody to fucking get in the box right now or some shit or that whatever. Oh my God, she just came up with that. That must be it. That I've turned over. Like there was one time me and my husband, we came on here on purpose trying to show you guys our hands while she's in the fucking thing. And it was, oh, that can't be blah, blah, blah. And then they started going after Andrew. And then it was, well, on the down chance that it's really not Ryan, it's really shitty of Ryan to out her friend.
No, you can have more than one account. You can have as many as you want. SMB.
Yeah, you can. You can have more than one account. I know people that do, and I don't. And by the way, I want to clear something else up. So I had said numerous times on here, oh my God, this is going to be so bad and it hurts. This is not good. Okay, so I have said numerous times on here that I had a I am Ryan Lee. And I said that I had commented a handful of times. Somebody went back and they saw, I think I had commented about 8 times. Originally, apparently, let's go over exactly what happened. I thought it was only like 3 times. There was one time where I commented a few and then I went back. Apparently, I commented more than what I thought, and apparently that makes me a liar. Okay. It was the same fucking, I think it was the same fucking person that I was saying to all the time. If not, it was a thread about this long with one person and a small thread with somebody else. And I'm sorry, I miscalculated how many times I recommented. I'm so sorry. But the only account I've ever had on that fucking site is I am Ryan Lee. I don't even know how to fucking maneuver it. She's good at it. She understands it. I fucking don't. And we've been talking for the past X amount of how long? And I'm like, how the hell? How? She's like, I'll drive out to the Missouri State fucking sign and I will take a video. And then apparently now Reddit is on there saying, I just saw this earlier today when I went on there getting the shit about Resident, that, oh, Ryan said that she was going to prove it wasn't her. And where's it been? It's been 6 days. She hasn't said it. Here you go. And now you can dissect this. Now you can fucking dissect this. What are you saying, hi, Thea?
Just wait till we go live next. Just wait. But my phone's about to die. I didn't know I was going to do this, and I didn't charge my phone while at work today.
Well, hopefully you can give the timeline breakdown maybe tomorrow or something.
I can.
So, all right. Well, have fun. I'm sure you don't know how to get out of here, so I'll help you out.
No, I don't.
So, no, it's not me. It's never been me. She came to me after she started the fucking page. Because honestly, in the first messages that I have with her, I said that it's probably Thea doing her own goddamn parody page to feel relevant, is what I fucking said. I thought Thea was behind her own parody page. And one of the reasons I thought it was her on her own parody page was there was videos from the first account that I talked about that was a private account. How the hell did somebody get this video when it was a private fucking account? By the time I found it, it was a private account, which means one of the 60 people, you guys have heard me talk about this, had to be who did it. So my view was she did it to herself. Resident Midnight, Hello Starlight, interesting similar names. Well, I mean, ish, not really. I'm gonna go on record and say I don't feel like it's Hello Starlight. Personally, what did Thea do to her? I don't know. You'd have to ask her. Don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I just know that she had come to me. She knew I had problems with her. And I had made some comment on a live that I figured it was fucking Thea. And she came to me. She said she wasn't Thea. I said bullshit. So there was a channel on YouTube as of today or yesterday, but it's gone today. I'm sure it'll be back. There is a channel exposing good wives that steals my content, puts it on there for you guys to enjoy it on a channel that isn't mine. So you feel really sad now. You feel bad for calling Amy out, but god dang, she's one of the worst on there. when she started saying April and Ryan were liars, I absolutely started showing her lies. Look, here's the deal. Believe it or not, and you can believe it or not, I don't give a fuck at this point. I sit on shit. I still haven't fucking announced, even though Sarah is a garbage human being who called Brie a warthog and a man. I still didn't say everything I know on her. I haven't said everything I know on April, believe it or fucking not. You know, y'all sit here and you think it's funny and you think it's cool to go real world and call my job and fucking call all sorts of places and put shit on there that ain't true. And y'all think that's real fun and fucking dandy. But the second somebody does it to you now it's a problem. God, now I feel like the Eminem song. Now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happen. Yeah. When it's you, suddenly it's a problem. You have no problem doing it to somebody. You have no problem doing it to somebody, but the minute that we do it back, we're shit. We're horrible. We're awful human beings. I wouldn't know. I would not have had to say a goddamn word about Amy if I didn't know who she was, if she wasn't fucking doing what she's doing. There would be no Amy to go after. There would be no Amy to discuss. If Amy had left me the fuck alone. But now here I am doing the same thing, proving a fucking point, and I'll be the bad guy. Two wrongs don't make a right, they say. Turn the other cheek, they say. I'm out of cheeks, motherfucker. Two wrongs don't make a wrong, but guess what? A wrong don't make a right, so here we fucking are. Her doing what she fucking did ain't right. But we ain't gonna talk about that, are we? We're gonna talk about two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. Well, a fucking wrong don't make a right neither. So which one is it? You're going to get on me because two wrongs don't make a right, but we're not going to acknowledge the wrong that happened to make the wrong not right. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. There's a lot of things that I don't talk about or I don't go into because I would be a lot more hated than I am currently, which is pretty fucking hard. With the liver failure, why is she being so horrible? She should be enjoying life. The only theory I have to that is what I said. She is in a place where she is angry and she wants to make everybody else hurt the way she is. Is the only thing that I can even remotely put at right now. Is she is angry, she's upset, maybe she's mad at the universe, I don't know. Maybe she's upset with herself because maybe her actions have helped or egged on her situation. But I'm not the reason I'm not what you need to be fighting right now. I didn't do shit to you. I never did. I never said shit to you. And you're upset because people are using what you said against you. Well, I'm upset that you're using every fucking thing I've ever done against me, including eating and drinking, by the fucking way. Including eating and drinking, breathing, whatever it is. I'm upset that you guys can pick that apart, but here we fucking are. Here, let me do another thing that'll irritate you. That bother you? I don't know. You know, y'all want to say I'm some big horrible motherfucker. But what I can tell you is this. Y'all have seen sides of me that I don't like. I don't want. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be this vengeful, revengeful, fucking whatever. I don't want to be this person. Okay. But what I can tell you is this, and you can like it, lump it, or leave it. I don't really give a fuck. For the people who know me, who truly fucking know me, my friends, my real friends, they know that I will die on a fucking hill for the motherfuckers. Matter of fact, when I talked to the PR person today, they told me that this is not my hill. This is not my hill. And I said, I don't know how to do it any other way. I don't know how to be any other person than to defend those I care about to any length, to take the heat, to put myself in front of them as a human fucking shield. I don't know how to be any different. So I come across as this horrible fucking person because I'm constantly defending people. I defended April. I've defended Christy. I've defended people in my life I shouldn't have defended. And I will take that heat and I will be that shield for those people because that is who I am as a person. And if you don't believe that, you haven't been graced enough to be in my presence. I fucking said it. If you haven't had the chance to have a friendship as loyal and as true as I give people, you don't understand that. You don't understand somebody that will drop something at a fucking dime. You don't understand somebody who will wake up from a dead fucking sleep to talk to you. You don't understand somebody that will pick you up on the side of the fucking road even though they can't stand you. I've done that. You don't understand what it's like to know that I am going to be pegged mercilessly after this live, being talked about how, oh, Ryan thinks she's so great. Ryan thinks she's so great. You know what? I'm a lot of fucking shit in this world, okay? I am a lot of fucking shit in this world, and you can throw a lot of fucking names at me. But the one thing that I've always done that I will always pride myself on is being a true, honest, and loyal friend. I'm a Chinese, you're the dog. I guess that makes me a bitch. But what it also makes me is loyal. And I will be there for my friends. And I think that's part of the fucking problem is y'all have never had friends. Y'all have never had real friends. Y'all don't know how to be a real friend. Y'all want to tear people down for nothing. Y'all want to tear people down for fucking nothing. Thank you, Court. She says I'm one of the most loyal friends she's ever had. I am a ride or die, 100%. I always have been. I always will be. And I've had people that I don't even like or that I have not talked to. I'll give you a perfect fucking example. I had a friend, I've known her since I was 12. And I moved to Kentucky. And we talked very sporadically, and we haven't spoken in 2 years. And she called me one night, crying her eyes out. Her mom was sick. And she was crying. And it was bad. And she said I was the only person who would understand. And I sat on the phone while she cried and sat there with her. And listened to her say, you know, I walked away from you and made excuses why she walked away. But in that moment of need, in that fucking moment, she hadn't talked to me in 2 motherfucking years. And who the hell did she reach out to? Me. She reached out to me because she knew in that moment of need, even with not talking to me in 2 years, that I was going to pick up that fucking phone and make time. So if you don't like me, I don't care anymore. I realized at one point yesterday that at the point is that you guys started all of this. You started all of Reddit with a fancy snark page. All of it was over a fucking fancy snark page. And here y'all suddenly giving her a second chance and letting me and Court take the fucking fire. At that point, there is nothing left for me to do. So you know what? I've said it a million times, but god damn it, will I stand by it this time. If you want to see my explanation to every fucked up thing they've said on Reddit, go watch my YouTube, The Announcement. And if you need to rehash this one, it's another announcement. Feel free to go watch my announcement video. Thank you, Missy. Go listen to me explain every fucking dumbass fucking thing that has been said about me. I have been a damn good friend. And for the people in Reddit There's some of you hiding behind names that have beef with me that I don't understand. And if you want to speak about that beef, you want to be an adult, you want to talk things out. My inbox is open, my phone is open, my DMs are open. In any way that you know how to speak to me, I implore you to fucking talk to me. If you have a problem with me, fucking talk about it. But beating me down isn't going to make anybody any better. Beating Court down is not going to make anybody any better. See, and that's the thing that kills me. So, okay, so here's somebody right here. I think the point is, it's another shot at me, by the way. The name's Stacy. That's why you should be a bigger person. Next comment. Then why not talk? Then why talk about it? It's not my business. Next comment. But why not be the bigger person and not talk about it? Why does somebody always have to be the bigger fucking person? Why is it that the person who does the shit doesn't fucking do it so somebody doesn't have to be a bigger person? Has anybody ever considered that? I seen you, babe. Has anybody fucking considered that? Why is it always up to the person being trashed to be the bigger person in a situation? How about you don't put them in that position to begin with? How about instead of making a snark page, talk to a person? Or number two, if you want to make a snark page, keep it snark. Bitch about my beer. Talk about my piercings. Talk about my tattoos. Talk about my short hair. Talk about my sexuality. Talk about the fact that I've gained 7 fucking pounds. God, that was fucking irritating when I found that out this morning. I've gained 7 pounds. Go ahead and talk about that, Reddit. 6.7 pounds. Make sure it's right. You want to talk about anything? Keep it snarky. You want a snark page? Keep it snarky. Talk about the fact that I'm a fucking little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my spout. Okay, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but keep it snarky and don't put it in real fucking life. Don't call people's jobs. Don't call people shit. Don't accuse people of having records they don't have. Don't try to tell me that I wasn't fucking abused, because the state of motherfucking Kentucky can tell you that I fucking was. Whether or not you agree with it does not mean fucking for the apples in France, okay? I don't care what you think. The state of fucking Kentucky took those charges, put those charges, and placed those charges, and I don't give a fuck what any of y'all motherfuckers got to say about that. You know, I want to know how TikTok you can get harassment for bullying. I've gotten it for talking about fucking cheesecake, but a cesspool site like Reddit is allowed to stay up. Because one of these days, somebody with a skin thinner than mine is going to go onto Reddit. They're going to read this shit about themselves. They're going to put something in their mouth and they're going to eat the end of it. And it's going to be on Reddit. Do you understand? You know, you want to know something here? So Courtney came on live. Okay, here you go. So Courtney came on live one day and said that she was on watch. She was on watch. And you know what they said in Reddit? If she was really on watch, she wouldn't even be on the internet. They don't give you the internet if you're on watch. She was not on watch. Oh my God. She wasn't in a hospital. She was being watched by her fiance. And when her fiance had to go to work, her friend had to come. They had to be with her in her home and make sure that she was okay as a person who has struggled with mental illness. She was not in a hospital. She was at home under the care of her fucking family. And she absolutely was, because I was on the phone with her. But y'all picked that apart too. Didn't happen. She had a phone. Shut the fuck up, you miserable sacks of shit. I'm going to say something to you. You're an April minion, right? That's what you just said. Can you tell me one stand-up thing she's done? Can you tell me what qualifies somebody to have minion status? Can you tell me one good thing that she's done? Just one. That's all I'm asking. Just one. Just one. You don't have to give me 3. You don't have to give me 2. Just give me 1. What is one thing? One thing. You didn't say you didn't like me. You've been following me for a few years. Okay. And again, I ask you, what is one good stand-up thing that April has done since she has been on the TikTok platform? Oh, the good. Okay, this is what you got. You ready? This is what this was her answer, guys. Drum roll, please. What has April done to benefit the online community in TikTok since she got on here? And the answer is she likes her trolls. That's the stand-up thing she's got. She enjoys her trolls. That's what you got. And that's it. That's a great reason to stand somebody. You do understand that she actually went on numerous lives calling her followers all sorts of names, correct? And by being a follower, aka minion, she was aiming that shit at you. She was aiming that shit at you. Her followers, the ones who gave her a platform. And she can laugh it up, ha ha ha, right now. And she can laugh up the fact that she left that cease and desist sitting in a fucking post office. She ain't gonna be laughing soon. And that ain't because of me. Am I gonna fucking help it along? Did I help it the fuck along? Yes, I fucking did. I ain't gonna get my justice. But I'm gonna damn sure make sure I can do everything I can to make sure Christy gets hers. You were on live with her in the box talking about your sister who was murdered and she was so disrespectful. Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I don't need to decompress because here's the kicker. You know, people's shittiness doesn't surprise me anymore. People's sadness and madness and vengefulness and vindictiveness and horribleness don't surprise me anymore. And because it doesn't surprise me, it doesn't hurt me anymore. There was a point in time when Reddit destroyed me, and I remember sitting in my room and I had to be talked down by a numerous amount of people. Okay? And since that time, I told you guys I don't go on it, and I didn't. But I'm stronger now. And I went on there. I went on there the other day, and I went on there today. Because I'm stronger now. And I read that shit. Didn't faze me this time. And you know why? Because it's all fucking lies. It was lies before. But I was so concerned about people thinking that I was whatever they wanted me to be. I was concerned with what people thought. And my husband has told me forever and ever and motherfucking ever to stop fucking caring what these people on the goddamn phone think. If you are not fucking me, financing me, or feeding me, you don't fucking matter to my mental health. And I had to get to the point where what I said matched my actions. And I've said it and I've said it and I've said it fucking again. Absolutely, Crystal. Absolutely. And for those of you who can't see it over there, I got this to fucking tell myself, to remind myself, to reprogram myself that I'm better than this shit. That I can't let it get to me anymore. So guess what? Guess what the final straw was? It's kind of dumb. It was kind of a dumb one. It was pretty dumb. My big hurrah, my breakthrough moment. My breakthrough moment was when I realized that the whole reason this all started was a fucking Reddit snark page for Fancy that has now been shut down while me and Court take the fire. I'm done. I'm done. I've had that tattoo, but April's using that on her new sweatshirts. It never ends. Oh, it's not shut down now. It's back up. It's back up now. If snarks are bad for mental health, why was Court posting on them? Most of the time that she was posting on them, from my recollection anyways, from what I saw that was posted in our mod chat, she was defending herself. Now, if she did something snarky, you can ask Court about that. From everything that I saw, it was defending herself. So now, on top of everything else that April has tried to take from me, now she's taking my tattoo and putting it on sweatshirts. That's just, you know what? Nothing surprises me any fucking more. Like, literally nothing. Literally nothing. Fucking wild. My thing's all fuzzy now. We'll try that. Yeah, I'm still fuzzy. I've had this tattoo. I've shown the fucking, when I got the tattoo, I fucking put up a video of it. I've shown you guys multiple times. And now she's got to try to take that from me too. Oh, well, Ryan, lots of people have that tattoo. What, are you the only person who can have it now? You just claim it and nobody else. Shut the fuck up. There's a million goddamn things April could have decided to make merch with, and she just had to pick my fucking tattoo, right? Of all the things in all the world, she decided she had to use my tattoo. The Fancy wasn't a true snark in the beginning. It was exposing her lies. I left when it turned. I left when it became borderline hateful bullying. One post says it's war. It's double standards to cry about how this can push people over the edge. Yeah, I believe she posted the it's war too. Yeah, it is war. It's war of me fighting against what the fuck's happened. It's war with what's in my fucking head. There is lots of wars going fucking on right now. Okay? I'm gonna try to fix this goddamn camera. That's better. There we go. So you're in here trying to defend her. Why are you trying to defend her for? What are you getting from defending her? What has she done that's worth defending? What is it, Rexus King, something like that? What has she done that's worth defending? I'm not going anywhere, Big Fish. It's nothing like that. I will tell you this, after I shut down this particular TikTok live, I will be, as I do, continuing on YouTube for another X amount of time. I'm trying to get people to move over to YouTube. And so after I go live on TikTok, I go on YouTube for X amount of time after that. Did they bother to mention anything? What is one reason that you think that she is entitled to any type of defensive behavior? What is something that you are defending her on? What is she done as a person to qualify to have people stand up for her? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. I would love them to answer though. I mean, if you're gonna die on this hill, make sure it's worth dying on. So, what is it that makes it whatever? Hold on. Wait, that's a different one. That's my YouTube up there. They don't want to snark about them, but was happy to snark on other people. Me? That I don't want to snark about myself, but I snark about other people. I snark in defense. You know, you guys have all my YouTube saved. All the snarking I've done that was not truth telling to begin with. Any snarking that I've done, because snarking would constitute me picking at their appearance or etc. That's what a snark is. Came from after the point of Natasha picking apart every part of my appearance. I do believe I did call April a Oompa Loompa at one point. Just saying. But there was no snark to be had when I was saying exactly what April was doing and telling truths. That's not a snark. Court and Bree, who are now upset but were fine when they were doing it to others, Courtney did not snark on anyone that I could see. Courtney was defending herself. So, I mean, you can feel free to post if she snarked on somebody. Maybe I'm wrong. Is Queen Bee in here again? Queen Bee from Discord, are you in here again? I don't know why you're in here. You're active. You begged to be in the fucking Discord. I saw that. Court hasn't been in here bullying and being hateful to others with us. Who was she bullying? Who was she bullying? When has she ever bullied? And being hateful? What? She was mean to Pink Cat Sarah. And guess what? Guess fucking what? She was mean to Pink Cat Sarah. And you know what? Earlier that day, unbeknownst to us, to be honest, she had called Bree a man and a warthog. Maybe Sarah needed it. I don't know what to tell you. Wait, hold on. There's something else. My other issue with you is you have problems, opinions about people, but do the same shit you have an issue with. Like what? Like what? I'm open to discussion. Like, let's talk. What do I hate about people that I do myself? Let's talk about it. Yeah, give me a... you know, but you know what, Vi? It's cool. It's cool. Court and Bree actively participated in that snark, and now they're crying because it happened to them. I can't speak for Bree. No. Please do not block. I asked people. I invited people to do this. I invited people to do this. Courtney did not do anything to anyone that I am aware of. She defended herself, as we all have a right to do. Right, Amy? I can't say what Bree does. I don't talk to her that often. I don't talk to her that often. I couldn't tell you what Bree does. I helped her get her account back up by giving her a shout out. We do talk in fleeting acquaintanceship. I don't know her very well, so I can't say what Bree's done. From what I was aware, she didn't even go on Reddit. And if you guys keep going with this weird thing of, well, I know it's so-and-so and I know it's so-and-so, until you have goddamn fucking bona fide proof. I can sit here as, for instance, and say it's Theodore and blue in the face until I have fucking proof. It ain't gonna matter. All of the creators are their own. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know Bree that well, so I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I don't know her that well. I know that she seems like a good person. I know that we do not see eye to eye on the Gypsy case. That's what I know. What she does, I don't know. I don't know. My dogs are playing before you get bent out of shape because they're dogs and they play. So I feel bad. Somebody actually, I really truly wanted to know what Lisa was talking about. They said that I have a problem with people when I do the same thing. I would love to know what that is. So that we can talk about it. I invite you guys to come in. You know, like I said, if you have a problem with me, let's talk. They actually tore apart one of the rope toys today. I had to clean it up. Had to clean it up. All right. Well, if you would like to join me over on YouTube, I'm going to continue this live over here for a little bit longer. And if you'd like to continue this conversation over here, you can feel free to come over to YouTube. TikTok is not answering my questions. So if you would like to continue on at YouTube, I appreciate that. My YouTube can be found in my pinned videos. Subscribe, etc. Please do not go to Exposing Good Wives Net. That is not me. And I'll see you over there. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. So we're going to continue on over here. Mostly because I need to do this. I'll be able to pick up my husband here at some point in time. I'm pretty sure I only got about 20 minutes probably. But I got about half an hour probably. A little bit longer than half an hour probably. But just keep letting me know, baby. Just keep letting me know. So, yeah. Everybody's coming from TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Time for bell. Let's bring out the chips. Let's bring out the chips. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's bring out them chippies. Let's bring out the chippies. Thank you, baby. I got you. So, hi everybody from TikTok. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Just let me eat my Fritos and live. Hey everybody from TikTok. I appreciate you coming over here. I hate that I have to spend my time acknowledging the bullshit. I realize that takes away from my true followers. That takes away from you're good, God. You're good. I realize that takes away from my true followers, and that's why I am really, really, really trying to stop the bullshit. With Christy, I tried to aim the light better, and I think it's making it worse. I did the light so it was coming at me, and now I look like a ghost on a black screen. It's kind of fucked up. With Christy getting PR and letting them, they've talked with me about if they want me to use my platform, that I was still going to use it. They did not tell me what I could or couldn't say. They actually had been watching me for some time and actually said that I do handle myself well. They did bring up the reenactment video. I am who I am. Now, I'll be getting a new camera or whatever soon. I am who I am. And if I'm given evidence to change my mind, I'll change it. But as it stands right now, my mind is where my mind is. It doesn't make my friendship weird. But I'm glad now that with them choosing to have an official PR, it does take it away from me a little bit. You know what I mean? Nina's on TikTok live, so get ready for the troll. Why? Fucking why? That's what I want to know. Why would Nina have people to come bother me? Look, let's go over just so we can recap. Nina got text messages from Gypsy. Talked about the fact she wanted to discuss them. I came on to make sure that the record was exactly what it needed to be, because that's the truth. She got mad that I outed it before she did, I guess. I don't fucking know. I made a live, not saying who it was, saying this creator. She came in, made herself known. She made some videos, and then called me a scam artist. Why? Why am I a scam artist? What the fuck did I do that's a scam? I'm very confused. What have I done that's a scam that Nina is speaking of? There's no scam to be had. I think what it boils down to, and what it's always boiled down to, and this is the one negative thing I am going to say in her direction, because I'm not going to partake in this bullshit. I'm not going to get away from one snark area to move into another snark area. But what I will say is this. She's upset that I said something before she did, because I knew before she did. She's like, well, I held on to this for 36 hours. I held on to it for 36 days. And I want to make sure that what I know is talked about correctly. If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. She sat on something for 36 hours and wanted a fucking cookie. I've been dealing with this shit and having people say, oh, Ryan just talks. Ryan isn't going to ever say anything. There's nothing. Ryan just wants views and followers. But yeah, you make a whole ass video talking about Gypsy and how you're going to discuss parts of it. So I want to make sure what was being, if she wants to discuss it, fine, but let's make sure it is what it is. I wanted to make sure it was done right. And then I spoke on the fact of that she had integrity. She didn't show the screenshots. She had integrity. She didn't show the screenshots. She said she had integrity, and then she showed the screenshots. I told you guys in the live 2 days ago, I said I give it 3 days before shit hits the fan. 12 hours later, shit hit the fan. I've called it every step of the fucking way. Ryan and edibles, best way to spend a cold Monday night. Hell yeah. Are you sharing? Yeah, I'm a little confused. Of all the things to call me, scammer's weird. Call me something else. Call me something else. That's weird. I didn't scam anybody. Matter of fact, if you want to get down to the fucking meat and potatoes of it, me making sure that something is reported on accurately would take away from a scam, technically. You have me on your 65-inch TV? Oh, dear God. My head's probably about fucking 2 feet wide. Well, I knew it was getting out of control when she made a video talking about, I'm just a real person. I don't need to have fans. That was a weird flex, but I just left it alone. She posted them. Connex, she posted it. She posted it. She said she wasn't going to, that she had an integrity, and then she fucking did it anyway. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. So now she's mad. Now she's calling me a scammer. Let her talk. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not embroiling myself in another bullshit whatever. I'm acknowledging the fact that for some reason, unbeknownst to me, she called me a scammer because I dared talk about news that I knew for a month that she knew for 5 minutes. So I'm a scammer because I apparently took the glory by announcing it. I'm so sorry. Not really. Jessica, and that's where it is, honestly. It's like sitting across from me. Okay, right here. Have some Fritos. I don't know, y'all. Anna, I knew it wasn't going to end well because the last 12 videos were anti Gypsy and or gossip. Jesus Christ. Hi, Mikey. Are you the same Mikey that goes over there? Can you have a Mountain Dew? It's Baja. Oh. Yeah, I just choked on a Frito. We're good. Just choked on a Frito. We're good. Christy is not coming back to my chats currently. She is removing herself from social media. Friendships are going to stay offline and give her some time, especially with what's coming up soon, to just kind of chill. To just be chill. That's not Ryan without a crystal ball. It's Kate. What is it? Katie without a crystal ball or something? No, my face is red because I was choking on a fucking Frito. Nina said Lifetime contacted her. For what? Getting a phone call? Hold on. Wait. I've been in contact with the Blanchards for a month. Let me just make sure. I've been talking with them for a month. Let's see. Text messages. Oh, yep. There's HBO. Showtime. Roku's asking for my whole ass series. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yep. They're all here. I missed them. Damn me. For what? Contact her for what, though? She hadn't even been contacted at that point. Just gonna start randomly messaging TikTok creators. I'm not on TikTok right now. Permission. Why would Lifetime want anti-Gypsy content on their pro-Gypsy show? That's weird. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying it's fucking weird. Maybe they want my reenactment. Oh, no, that's what I was saying, Mikey. Are you the same Mikey? Maybe they should use my reenactment. See how that works. Oh, so they got a hold of her to show how mean social media can be? Again, why didn't they get a hold of me? There goes Ryan wondering why she doesn't get... Shut the fuck up. Christy is upset about what announcement? Christy was fucking fine today. I haven't heard about a lot of new true crime cases, to be honest. I'm still trying to do the West Memphis 3 thing right now, and unfortunately I've been so fucking bogged down that the free time I have is usually on a live. Am I going to be in the reality show? Watch and see. Watch and see. The book is good. The book is good. I'm just trying to do it. She was upset about I literally asked her about it. She gave me the green light. So no, she's not. Why? Christy's made a point to say that her and Natasha don't talk. So how would Natasha know a goddamn thing about Christy? Christy's coming here and said explicitly she does not talk to her. So how would anybody know anything about how Christy thinks? I literally talked to her before I did it because what I'm not going to do is come on here and just spout shit without somebody's fucking permission. I could never, believe it or not, I'm a pretty private person. Oh, I know who that is. Yes, I do know the Riley person. I actually did know that. Lifetime is notorious for twisting things, and I want you guys to understand that when you watch the reality series. I want you to remember that Lifetime twists things because I already know some shit that they're twisting. So just remember, reality TV is not reality. And that editing for shows absolutely happens. Remember what Janelle used to say on Teen Mom? Yeah, she didn't know shit. Nope. I talked to PR. They said no. They said no. Good night, Keegan. It's all reality shows. They all have editing issues. I mean, Janelle used to talk about it all the time. That the editing made her look so bad. And I feel bad because I don't know where it's going to go, you know? Reddit will have a field day without me on the show. Well, they're already talking about the fact that Christy supposedly had a nose ring, but she don't. Pretty soon she's going to have a fucking Unalum tattoo and people will lose their mind. Just all of a sudden she just shows up with a fucking tattoo that matches mine and be like, holy shit. Now, my dog's losing its mind. The lawyer is perfectly acceptable to do it. I'm not sure what the HBO letter is unless it's her fucking whining about that damn Bancroft show again. Mikey, look, I can tell you how I feel about it. And I don't think she should have a show. I mean, I get it. I get that people want that fishbowl. They want to see what it's like, and I get it. And for entertainment values, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be people are going to want to watch. They're going to want to tune in. But I'm with you. Like, I don't think that we should reward people that do bad things with fortune and fame. So, you heard Dawn say that she cut ties with Christy too. Makes you wonder. For the 97th fucking time, nobody ever laughed about a miscarriage. We laughed at her fucking theatrics at thinking she could induce one on the fucking snap of a finger. Jessica, look up Podesto. Look up Podesto video. That'll help explain it. Ish. Probably not really well, but yeah, it's Podesto. You know, as much shit as she said about the fact that she didn't like Natasha, it's weird that that's where she went. I never talked crap about the people that I talk to. I didn't know them to talk crap about them. Bohemian Grove is a fucking, yeah, that's a rabbit hole inside of a rabbit hole. You went to wipe off your screen and found out you can zoom in on my face. I am so sorry. Yeah, I thought Natasha was her stalker. Monica, that's actually a really good point. Isn't that what she went on and on and on about? Was that Natasha was her stalker? That's really odd. I hate getting that last drink out of a can. You basically have to like exorcist your whole fucking head just to get the last drink of a fucking can. It's so annoying. I'm not a can fan. Not a can fan. Bohemian Grove. Bohemian Grove is a rabbit hole that I do not have time to explain, but let's just put it this way. The elite, aka possible Illuminati, has a place out in the woods where they possibly sacrifice things to maintain their popularity and stardom. You can zoom into where my only my eyeball is showing. That is frightening. That is frightening. Yeah, cans are annoying. Like that last drink, you literally have to like put your head all the way back. It's so bad. I fucking hate cans. They're so bad. Yeah, it's without the E though, Journey. It's near San Francisco, California. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. One thing I want to say, you guys want to know something really creepy? Want to know something really fucking creepy? That you want to talk about? Yeah, not gonna be able to sleep at night. You ready? There was a TikTok, a whole account that had all 9 videos of Ryan Garcia. All 9. You could only find one here and one there and one here and one there. Well, this one account had all 9 videos, right? It got banned in like 3 days. I'm still following it and it's banned. Like talk about like not letting things happen or whatever. It's gone. It's gone. It's completely gone. It had all the videos of Bohemian Grove, and then it had a like a sit down with Ryan Garcia, basically acting like a sim. I need to start a series showing us how to use platforms, technology. Honey, I can barely run YouTube at this point. I went to college for this shit, right? Technology ages faster than I do. And I barely know how to fucking function anything right now. But yeah, the whole account is gone. The whole account is gone. It's just gone. Just completely wiped. It's been banned. And it's like, god damn, dude. Like they put those videos. I was like, I'd give it a fucking week. Sure as shit, it's fucking gone. Sorry. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If Natasha's her stalker, why is she kissing up to her? Here's the thing, though. I will say this. No matter my feelings on Natasha, nobody has ever stalked April. She has no proof. Like nobody has ever stalked April. And that's a fact. Yeah, Jessica, I know. Somebody sent me that. Don't get me. And my husband's like, he don't need to be in no Illuminati. I'm like, maybe that's why he's famous. I don't know what to tell you. I did look into Isaac Cappy, and he had a kill switch. He had a dead switch, and he still died. I can, Michelle. I can. I can. Why do you think I like this one better? I can't really. Oh, I can. Well, no. I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking about getting. The YouTube Premium or whatever, so that I can play music that isn't going to get me copyright hit when I'm on here. It's not a huge vape. It's not. I actually have bigger ones. So this is my home mod, and then I have one that's about this big. That's a Drag 4, like this one, hold on, like that much bigger. Then I have a Vape 4 Mini, which is about half this size. And then I have this one and the other one duplicate of what I take to work. This is my little one I take to work. The chat does flow better here. And guess what? For posterity, it stays. I have it to where it stays. Yeah. Which is really nice. Yes. So this one holds 6 mils, which is actually a really large tank for a really small mod. This holds 6 mils. And this one also holds 6 mils. 6 mils is pretty decent if you think about it. So a bottle of fluid runs between 60 and 120. And I smoke about 70 mils a week, which is almost a full bottle. To give you reference, this is I think this is 100 mil. This is like 100 mil, and I smoke this much of it a week. Okay, so this tank holds 6, so I have to fill this tank about 3-ish times a day. You can't let it go all the way to the bottom; the coil will dry out. Disposables are awful. They suck. I do have a couple that I use if in my car in case like my mod completely dies. But when I'm in my car, I keep an extra coil and extra juice just in case. But like when I went out to my friend's house, I brought this mod. I just bought it. I put in new batteries. I was excited. I left the house. I got to the fucking stop sign and I put in fucking dead ass batteries. So I do have vapes for when that happens. Voopoo. See, I'm not a huge Voopoo fan. Like, and they're not bad. But an RPM 5 is so much better. Nord 5s have really good flavor, but I would be filling that tank 20 times a fucking day. They are good for work. Disposables, the only disposables that I can ever really use, and I really can't even use them to be honest, is so like I said, they're for emergencies, is the ones that are not ice. Most disposables are ice. And like if I hit a disposable, I literally want to vomit. Like when you hit a disposable, this is what happens. Okay, so you go. Not even that much smoke, right? Like that. That's what with the disposable. That's why they're good for work, you know, just right? With these, we get more. Now, that being said, disposables are Nick Salt. I use vape juice. It's better for you than Nick Salt. Nick Salt is just, it's bad. I do not like old school R&B. I do not like R&B is the one genre I do not like. I do not like R&B. It doesn't have enough of a steady beat for me. I'm a huge drum person. Your fiance washed your mod. Oh, that's divorce. That's a divorce. Argus. I had an Argus. Hold on. Why is Nick Salt bad? They don't really regulate it. Watch the numbers just plummet. You guys all want to check that. Oh, look at them go. Look at how many of you took off. Look how many of you took off. Like 20 people were like, I go to see this shit. Her numbers just went, oh my God, I just stabbed myself in the fucking eyeball. Yeah, you guys took off. You're like, I got to see this. You guys are the problem. Everybody who left is the problem. No, you guys are going to go over there and you're going to bitch and say that I'm saying whatever. Then you're going to come back here and tell me that they're talking about me. You guys are the fucking problem. You guys are the fucking problem. I'm telling you, y'all are the fucking problem. Now, all of a sudden, her fucking account went up 40 fucking people. Excuse me. And y'all are the fucking problem. Thank you, Lisa. I feel the same way. Look at y'all going to check. Y'all are the fucking problem. Y'all are the fucking problem. Yeah. You need the name of that. What is that? You need the name of what? I think you should have stood strong with the case. Okay. Oh, the miscarriage thing again. Like, how many times do I have to, like, reiterate this for the love of Christ? I know. Am I inhaling that much, or is it all puff and exhale? Well, you inhale it, but it's not hard. So watch. It's a lot of just vapor. Like, you just breathe in normally. You just breathe in normally, but you can breathe in more than you can with Nick Salt. If you hit a Nick Salt like that, you're probably gonna fall on the floor and die, to be honest. Why did her twang become so prevalent all of a sudden? I don't know, ask her. They're sitting over there talking about how wrong it is to bring up people's miscarriages and health issues. April, who has built a platform talking about gypsies' health issues, is really going to go on that hill? CBD isn't going to vapor like that. Seriously, get one of these. It's a RPM 5. Now, this one has a battery, so it's an RPM 5 Pro, but you can get the one without a battery. I vape too much to not have a battery. You inhaled like a Marlboro and about fell out. Did Ryan leave? Yes, I'm not here anymore. And you guys all are coming back. That's the kicker. Their numbers went up and then they went down again. You're watching both of us on a split screen? Nice. April has a southern accent now. What world am I in? What was it, Black Mirror? What Black Mirror episode am I in? I'm in a Black Mirror episode at this point. I'm being contacted by Christy Blanchard's PR. April is in bed with her stalker and having a southern accent. Oh my god. This is a fucking fever dream. You know how many times today I could show you my text message. I'm just like, what even is my life right now? Like, this is fucking wild. You never heard April speak so southern that she is insane? We did have a butterfly effect. She mirrors everybody. I can't believe she's taking my fucking tattoo, dude. That is so frustrating. So frustrating. Sorry. Try not to die. It's all right. God damn. Her live is crazy. Nice. Do you think it's directed towards you, the let them? I think she took it from me, to be honest. I mean, I got it tattooed on me, and that's some dedication. Do I regret my time with April? Here's what I got to say about that. Do I regret ever meeting April Johns? Yes. Do I regret my time with her? No. And I'm going to tell you why. Without April, I would not have met Courtney. I would not have met Vi. I would not have met other members of the Petrie family that I'm not going to mention because she likes to stay over here. And I would not have met Christy. Okay. So I regret meeting April Johns. I do not regret what became of it. Can you split screen this, Ryan? I don't know. I'm using a Legend. I think it's a Legend 2. It's either a Legend or a Legend 2. Right, and I met you guys through April, so there you go. And you guys, of course, and you guys, absolutely 100%. Okay. I would absolutely do an accent right now, but I was making, yeah, I know that y'all are the problem. Y'all are the problem. Oh, hey, actually, hey, I can show you this. I forgot they're here. Hold on. If I showed you guys my vape collection, it's so bad. Hold on. So bad. Hold on. So bad. But yeah, I have, hold on. This is one of my bigger mods. That's right. This is a bigger mod. And then I have the smaller version of that mod. Both of those require big tanks. And then I got, here's my RPM without a tank that doesn't have a battery. Nord 5. And about 17,000 bottles of fucking juice. So, is it a whole box of vape? It's not a box of vapes. It's fucking boxes of vapes. Like, it's bad. It's bad. I blame my husband. Husband, you're the problem. You are the problem, husband. Where's the huge one I usually have? This is the one I was using. But I bought me this one because it's super cute. Super cute. My husband's okay. He is having some issues. He had to take pain meds today. So he is having some pain still, but this is my favorite one. It's hard to find, but I get somebody to order it for me at a shop. It's by the milk. And this is strawberry milk. And then I have Applejack milk. I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. Well, he didn't just get his wisdom tooth out. They had to cut it out. He had to have surgery. They had to basically cut into his jaw, pull it out. It had broken down into his jaw. It was right on a nerve. And they told him that he may not gain sensation back in the whole part of his face, but luckily he did. She gets nervous and changes voices and accents. That's not weird. Has a problem. She mimics voices. She never mimicked mine. That's the one thing she never did. I don't think she ever mimicked mine. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, he essentially used a straw mechanism, and he messed up his stitch. He was trying to fix something and forgot. Child, I didn't see your question. She has a problem mimicking voices. That is not a thing. Not to a huge extent. Like, if I'm around somebody with a southern accent, I might talk about it a little bit, but not a lot of it. Like, and if I've mimicked on occasion, not thinking about it, but not to the point where like that. Is it true she was offered a show for herself? If you're talking about the one that she was doing, I never got off the ground. And other than that, no, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, apparently Michigan has accents. Did you know that? I've had people that are like, you're from Michigan. I can tell by your accent. Michigan has accents. Like, I know Jersey has accents and the South has a collective accent. But like, what the fuck does Michigan have an accent with? Can you talk? All right. Can you talk about the point you knew you needed to bounce from April? She was just being. My husband knew before I did. I mean, I knew, but like he was like saying it. But mainly just never getting a word in. Like I couldn't get a word in for shit. Like at all. Like I couldn't talk. I was talked over, interrupted. Couldn't even, when I'm being told, "Hey, I need you to come sit in my live," and I sat there and I watched the clock and I'm like, "Why am I here?" Like it's not the fact of, "Hey, it needs to be me," but you tell me that you need me in here. I'm assuming you're gonna want me to say something. You know what I mean? What would be fun? Go ask to be in the box? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Nope. Not happening. When did I realize she was fake? Oh, like fake, like what though? Like, what do you mean by fake? I will tell you after she sent me that fucking NDA and I signed it because it had Fancy Maselli and the Good Wives Network about a documentary. Um, like a day or two later, I found out her name was April, and I'm like, the fuck? I mean, it was weird. It was weird. I've had country accent come out. My thing is like it's like a city country thing, but that's where I'm from though. Like we talk kind of city, but then like we say y'all. So I mean, Monroe was a weird place. It was just a weird place. We were surrounded by city, but we had cows. Like it was weird. It was weird. It was definitely strange. Yeah. Like people still cow tipped in my town. Like, you know what I mean? Like we cow tipped, we cruised to the boulevard, like it was a very special place. It was a very weird little place. Now that I'm away from it, like I can look back at it fondly. And like when I was gone for 2.5 years and we went back and it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. I would like to go back sometime again. See my cousin and get food. Oh my God, I miss the food. I miss the hot dogs and the fucking Mexican and my little Greek restaurant. I miss all of that. We have garbage down here. It's so bad. But we do have barbecue. We have barbecue. We have chicken and barbecue shit. And I love chicken and barbecue shit. That's where, yep, Jennifer, that's where I'm at. I had a P.O. box at one point, but I don't have a P.O. box anymore. I don't have a P.O. box. I don't get enough. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get enough stuff sent to warrant a PO box. I had one when Ember was pregnant. People like to send her stuff, so we had a PO box. But I shut that down. They called out her accent. I love barbecue. I love chicken. Like I love chicken. If I go somewhere, I order a lot of chicken or steak. Um, the accent comes out when I'm upset. No. I know. I'm waiting for my husband to be like, okay, come get me. It's a lot nicer not to have to lean off screen, you know what I mean? Can you hear them out there killing each other? They're fighting over a rope toy. They're like little gremlins. It's so bad. That's why they get yelled at all the time. They're these little gremlins. Jessica, so it was I had to explain this. I had to explain this earlier today. The PR was very weary of me. And they're like, "How did you get hosed by April?" I'm like, "She's good at what she does. She's good at what she does." He's home at night. He's not over the road. She's good at what she does. She had me gassed up. She had me like I was some important ass person that I meant something, and it. Yeah, they're already. He made these rope toys like yesterday or the day before. They've already destroyed like two. Like I think there's like one, maybe two left. I went out there earlier and it was just a disaster. Like I had to sweep up so much torn up fucking t-shirt. It was unreal. There was just t-shirt as far as the eye could see. Somebody asked me how the hell I attract so much crazy. I'm like, I don't know, but that's always been a thing for me. Is I find these people, and I told her, Joe, honey, I think I already did it. Oh, on Insta, okay. Um, when I found out that she was on, when she had any Aquarius in her, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need this headache. I don't need this headache. You like his love for fish and reptiles? Yeah. He just redid his fish tanks. He last night while I was at work, he redid two of his fish tanks. Yeah. I was actually supposed to go in and look at him, and I never did. I'm gonna have to do that when he gets home. She's still talking with that accent. Are you kidding me? Like even after being caught out, like that's so weird. Your husband send yeah. Yeah, our banter is just wonderful, let me tell you. Is it sad? I want to see this fucking accent, but I'm not doing it. I'm not. Oh yeah, okay. So he just got to. He's probably gonna get on here and tell me I have like 10 minutes before I have to leave. You finally figured out how to chat and send messages. Yeah, that's okay. I went on Brandy's live earlier today, and you have to like click comment and whatnot, and um YouTube's weird. Like I've never liked YouTube. I've never liked YouTube. Like my husband is a huge YouTube fan. He's like, you need to go to YouTube. I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, yes, you do. I'm like, no, I don't. And here I am. So why is she nervous? Says she's nervous. Why is she nervous? I knew you could go live on here, but I didn't remember, I guess. No, I don't want to stream it for a few seconds. I have her blocked, so I'd have to go on a burner account because I'd have fucking hell. I can't I blocked her. So I don't even know if I have let's see, hold on. I'd have to go on a burner account. I can't believe you guys are having me do this. I hate when people stream lives, but I just want to hear this accent.
Calmed down a lot over the years, dude. I have. They just pushed me far. No, I ain't really calmed down. I'm just. My grandbaby mellowed me a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. But I say this all the time. I'm retired, but I ain't dead. It's still there. Try me. River Rat, I know, right? I know. Me calm. Come on over to Rumble. But anyhow.
I can't hear her. She's not talking. So.
What'd you say? Hannah just said, yeah, live with her.
She hasn't. She's not talking.
But you don't know what it was like before. You don't know. But what I saw before was way different than what I'm seeing today. It's the only reason I'm talking to you.
I do.
Hi, babe. You just said hello. How you doing? Oh, no, there was definitely an accent. That was weird. As soon as I heard, I'm like, all right, good, we heard it. That was weird. I don't know. Like, I'm not supposed to talk to Christy without the only I gotta say I can't wrap my head around the fact of she called her a stalker and now they're talking together. That's weird. That is bizarre to me. That's bizarre to me. I don't understand that. I don't try to understand things, so yeah, I don't. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. I mean, whatever. She can do whatever the hell she wants, but it's weird. I don't understand why Natasha would entertain that, but views are views, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. If you call somebody a stalker, why do you want to be up in their shit? But whatever. Yeah, we played it for a hot second. I was like, yeah, no, she don't have nothing. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, that's weird. I gotta go. That was weird. Not gonna lie, that was weird. Yeah, that was weird. My husband texted me twice and then he said hello, and then all of a sudden I could see it. Like, I couldn't see the first two. Well, I'm sure, if she's in Natasha's life, people are gonna follow her. She'll get some followers. That's what people do. They go in people's lives and they get followers. Smart, to be honest. Well, and maybe she'll get enough to go live. Who knows? Not my problem. What she does is what she does. I don't care. Ain't my problem. Well, I mean, April's made no bones about the fact that she said that she doesn't care even if she gets a cease and desist, she's still going to talk. So, I don't know. Until she's actually hit with whatever she's being hit with, I mean, she's free to talk about whatever she wants, and if she decides to do anything after she's hit with whatever she's hit with, that's on her. I'm not talking about what's being like I said earlier the day that it happened. I'm not gonna, you guys have thrown around cease and desist, you've thrown around lawsuit, you've thrown around this and that. I'm not confirming shit. We'll know when we'll know when we'll know, and I'm sure you guys will hear about it. Jessica made the bad decision to go on there for a second and hear it. When me and Christy talked, we talked about the fact that I would keep the details out of it. I would say that there's something coming, but to keep the details out of it. So I'm not saying what it involves. I know what it involves, but I'm not going to say it. Oh my God, Ryan don't know shit. Ryan knows. Ryan ain't going to say shit. I'm waiting till everything happens, whatever. If it does, if for some reason it don't happen, then that ain't fucking on me. But as far as I know, with everything going on, I'm sure you guys will know the details because I'm sure she's going to be pretty fucking angry. Were you ever able to make the announcement? Yes, I did. It's on my last YouTube video. It's the one that says announcement. Yep, not my monkeys, not my circus. Don't know, don't care. That is where I'm at right now. It's just I don't know, don't care. Yesterday, I explained away a lot of the things that was going on that I was being accused of or whatever on Reddit. I talked about a handful of them today, and that's it. I have realized at this point, once they were allowing April into my snark thread after having her own snark thread, I'm good. Like you cannot reason with people like that. You cannot reason with people like that. There is 0 point. So what is the point in defending myself when it's falling on deaf ears? They're choosing to believe what they want to believe, so let them believe it. My followers, my true followers, not the ones who follow for drama or whatever, my followers I've had for a long time, and my new followers, you guys are mostly here because you like me, and I don't have to keep proving myself to you guys. And if I do have to keep proving myself to you guys, well, I guess maybe you shouldn't be here. So my husband has been trying to beat it into me for like the past 2 weeks, like just don't care. And I'm like, I know I shouldn't, but I do. And then yesterday I was just like, fucking ridiculous. I can't do this anymore. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, I don't know. I'm as confused as you are, but like I just said, not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm good. I'm good. They have the 100. Nice. That's my favorite. I use that all the time in text messages. Yeah, I appreciate it. You don't get the views here that you get on TikTok, but to me, I would rather have this smaller room with you guys all talking than to me have a larger room on TikTok and just kind of the chat doesn't get as popping. You know what I mean? They're about to fight. I feel it. I don't know. Nice, Jessica. I don't know how I'm going to afford the 200 mod fee. I'll send you Fritos and Mountain Dew. Hey, that sounds amazing, to be honest. Yeah. That's, yeah, I would much rather have genuine viewers. People who come over here and have that want to come over here and they want to be genuine and talk and, yeah, there's some people in here recording this live right now. They're going to post it and, they can't get their own content. The only way they can get followers and viewers is to post mine. And that's sad, put that effort into making your own content, getting your own followers. Don't try to piggyback off of somebody else. All that vaping, you had to come out to the garage and smoke. Yeah, that's we'll see at our game room. We're both vapors, so we don't have to worry about that. Now you can't smoke a fucking cigarette in my house. No. Cigarettes do not belong in my house. You're gonna have to go out the fucking front yard for that shit. We need to set up a Fritos and Mountain Dew fund. Yeah, I wish. Do you get you can get you can get notified for lives over here. Yeah, Vi is a character. Vi is a character. That's for sure. That's for sure. I got a couple mods. I gotta say, this time around, I got a couple extra mods, and they are spicy nuggets. Spicy nuggets. My son asked me if you're okay if he doesn't see me watching you for a couple days if you're having a timeout. Most of the timeouts that I had the other is, my husband was home. We were trying to game and kind of hang out and chill. He made some dinner and things like that. So, he's back at work, so I can, do the whole live thing while he's gone, and then I can pick him up and we do whatever when he gets home, whether it's a little chore or playing our video game or whatever. Yeah, our mod chat's popping. We have a mod chat on Facebook Messenger, and it can get pretty wild. It's a good time. Today we were on a video call for a few hours, just kind of going in and out, whatever, and I miss it. I used to have that in mod chats before, and over time it kind of dwindled down, and people are busy, and it's nice because I have that going on again. So. I know why April's nervous. Oh, that's funny. PR showed up. If you miss your lives, you go up to watch catch up because of the time differences. Yeah. It is hard to trust people. We only had one car for 4 months. That's all we have is one car. And now that I have a job, like I can work during certain hours to make sure that I'm off to go get him. You just called Natasha a liar, and now they're yelling at me, and I'm not there. That's that. I'm sorry. That's kind of funny, to be honest. I mean, I became friends with April to see what info she had on the case. She didn't have anything relevant, though. Like, no, that's not why. Like, no, she didn't have anything of relevance. Think about it. Everything she's ever had was conjecture. You're trying hard not to get booted, but man, I think I'm only in the 2.0. Oh, hey, Kayla. Hey, Kayla. Kayla's one of my mods. 2.0 has been really quiet. It's been really, really quiet. Like it sucks because I remember back in the day, people talked all the time, and everybody got busy and everybody got busy. Like I've popped in. I'm like, hey, I'm still here. You guys still here? But everybody's busy doing their thing, and I respect that. So wait, what was this? Wait. No, where was this when I was on the road? No. It does have a charge port up here. I was dicking with it, and I couldn't. I was like, oh, like when I told you guys, like I grabbed it, I was excited. I left, and my batteries were dead. It's got a charge port, and I didn't know about it. My husband told me he didn't have one. Car. That's cool. I can charge the car. She is just so fancy that is proof of Christy's stalking April. Show it. I don't think they the word stalking means. Since like 2019. It was fried chicken. Show it. Sir, and I'm going to put this back in. He's like, no, leave it here for a while. I'm like, dude, you guys, they closed up. They closed up. I'm like, oh man. I'm freezing up. I'm freezing up or she's freezing up? Somebody's freezing up. Who is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Weird. My internet was going wonky as fuck yesterday, though. Like, seriously wonky. My husband, every time I called him, because we have to have Wi-Fi calling because we live in the fucking boonies. And, he kept sounding like a robot. Yeah, I have backwards internet, too. Everybody say you can go back out and come back in, I guess. Is that a thing you can do? Well, you should always add to the conversation. You've been following me since my grandson was a few days old. I recognize him Slanda, so I was wondering. Oh, that's good, Kendall. I didn't see the new one, apparently. I didn't see the new one, apparently. Oh, my hair. I'm over it already. Look at this. My energy is low. I gotta go get Andrew here in a minute. You have to understand, I'm in live for like 3 fucking hours. This is why I don't get to read. This is why I don't get to do my content, because I get on here and I spend my free time here. And you know, I'm out of Mountain Dew. I'm out of that. Oh, you're from Shelby Township. Nice. You have hundreds of Danny DeVito stickers. I give them as tips and stick them on gas pumps. That's vandalism, number one. Number two, why do you have hundreds of Danny DeVito stickers? On what planet you got free Panera because of Danny DeVito stickers? Why do you have hundreds of Danny DeVito stickers? I gotta know. That is so random. You have hundreds of Tiger King. What is wrong with you people? What are you doing that you have hundreds of stickers of a person? That's weird. That's straight up weird, dude. Why? I'm not saying Danny DeVito ain't a cool person. I'm just wondering why you have hundreds of stickers of him. Well, yeah, it's the same thing as presidential stickers on gas pumps. I get that, but they shouldn't be doing that either. You've gotten real hate over you use Danny as April's twin. Get a P.O. box and you too can have hundreds of stickers. I don't need hundreds of Danny DeVito stickers. You have hundreds of The Officer. What do you guys do? Do you do that? Okay. Do you guys just literally just go on Amazon and be like, I need stickers? Like, how does that even happen? Do you guys just like, I need stickers. This is what I need in my life. You buy me Mountain Dew if you lived in my area. All right, guys. I got to go get my husband. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for being you. Thank you for everything. If you've missed any of my YouTube lives, feel free to go back and watch them. Be good, be good, be good. I will see you later. As soon as I find the end stream button.